kobolds. Welcome back to Kobolds of Kitara. This is number West.
Is number
Pain.
14.
Correct.
Pain. It's number Pain.
Pain. What happened last time, Peb? Thank you, Peb. Now Ollie with the weather. It's snowing. Thank you, Ollie.
Yep. It is pain outside.
How's the weather out there, Ollie? It's snowing sideways. Thank you, Ollie. Snowing sideways. Train.
That's not how the bit goes.
Train.
Still, that's not how the bit goes.
We were still on the train cart,
Yep.
and we needed to blockade ourselves away from the other carts to keep them from invading
Has
us.
anyone actually found the real word for that thing? Or am I going to just get to keep calling it a sand condom?
You can call it whatever you want.
Sand
I would just
metal?
call it a cover.
Is it like a brace? Probably just a cover.
Sleeve.
Sleeve. Sand sleeve.
Sure.
I still like
Sand
the
dune.
I still
But
hate,
anywho.
I still hate the I hate love the blurst thought of just a train with this riveted cover on it. Sand condom.
Of course.
Of course. All right.
We need to get some of that material later. It's durable. Way more than my skin.
If you guys haven't watched the main campaign, this is how serious we are.
This is how serious we are on a regular basis. Sand condoms. Hell yeah.
Except without sand condoms.
Yes.
Okay.
They finally
So,
left
yeah.
the
Boy,
cave,
cat.
and now they've entrapped themselves on a single cart that is
Oh, yeah.
now.
The way the pain happened.
A
Pep
lot of
decided
pain
to-
happened.
Yeah, Pep decided to cut the cover, sand condom as we called it at the time.
The sand silk.
Yeah, so that the sandstorm would block off between the carts. And as soon as he cut it, he was sucked off the train and barely managed to grab onto one of the windows, where everyone else panicked and freaked out and bickered and whatever on how to save me, and I nearly died in the process, while essentially being in a sandblasting chamber. So,
Yay!
and we ended with me being pulled back in the cart. And I know other things happened, but that's all I can remember right now.
He had a rope.
Had.
Had a rope. You also no longer have a rope. Correction. You guys have 4 feet. 4 feet of rope.
You have 4 feet of rope.
Have 4 feet of rope.
Alligator sinew rope.
There's a lot.
Pep, catch this! Throws it out. Grab on!
Oh yeah, also Sam hurt his arm
Very.
trying to save me.
Yay!
Same arm.
Same arm too.
Same
Yep,
arm
the
that
scars
he hurt
hadn't
before.
healed yet.
Well, they did heal. It's just
They were
They
still
did.
visible. Feathers
yeah.
had not grown back, it was just skin.
Flesh.
Hmm.
You know, you really need to add like the "I smell like beef" to this avatar now.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
So
Okay.
You know what, this'll work.
What'd you do?
they muted.
Yes. All right. With a cart that's rapidly filling with sand and a kobold that smells like beef and looks like beef, and overall, just it feels like when you have like one of those all over sunburns, but worse. Everything hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, let's get back into it.
With that, sand is poured into the cart. What do we do?
Yeah. You guys are currently in a sandstorm. Do.
Pep has a mouth, therefore he must scream. That's what Pep does.
heavily muffled by the sandstorm outside the car.
All right. I'm gonna yell to everybody in the car if it's possible to use one of the tables to cover up the hole, or multiple tables.
Peb is going to run to the opposite, as far away corner as he possibly can from that window.
Okay. You mean the opposite side of where the sand is?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume it's like in the middle of the cart, on the side.
The window? Yes.
Yeah, so he's going to like run to one of the corners on the other side of the cart. Just
You know, ironically, the same side of the window would be the best side of the cart to avoid it. Not like towards the
Yep.
front where it's not spilling in.
I know it makes sense that way, but Peb's not smart.
Fair enough.
He's slightly below average intelligence.
What's your intelligence score?
I don't know.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just talking about how I play him.
Slightly
intelligence.
above stupid.
Yes. My intelligence is +1. So I'm slightly above average in intelligence for a
Huh.
kobold.
For
For
a
you
kobold.
mean even.
But for a kobold. Hi, Zoru.
I think he's still muted. Or yeah, no soundy.
Still unable to hear.
Yeah, they're not. Can you hear us now?
If you can hear us and you know it, clap your hands. If you look like ground beef and know it, clap your hands.
He's clapping his hands.
I don't have a clap emote anymore. That was replaced with dance off.
Dance up.
He's clapping.
Best
Alright.
clap ever.
So sad.
I don't
Oh,
like
I
sand.
think Zoro can hear us. I think they can.
You can.
I don't like
Not over
sand.
the
I
sandstorm.
said they can. What do you mean?
You said that? Oh.
Yes, I said they can. You guys were not listening.
Oh, cool.
You
What's-
nerds.
What's the
Zoru, we're trying to. There is sand pouring into the cart through a broken window. What do we do to stop
I-
this sand?
One person made a suggestion of using the tables.
What's the butt? No, it's not. that one. Okay, it's that one.
It's the one.
Wait, what is this? 5 years and counting to comply with the notice we've received from you two. Rhythm has ended its service. But don't kick us out yet. This isn't the end of us. We're working on something brand new in the music space that has revolutionized blah blah listening to music. So Rhythm doesn't work anymore.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
been
we use
that
Me
way.
6.
We use Meeseeks.
Okay, then why is Rhythm popping up in here?
Because I did exclamation point join to get the bot, the mute bot to join, but the mute bot didn't join.
What bot is the mute bot?
KD bot.
KD?
Fairly certain, currently offline.
Kill death ratio? What?
Oh, is kill death
Exactly.
ratio offline?
It says the kill death is offline.
Well, kill death ratio is offline. Okay.
I just got a notification.
I gonna look at play. Alright, what are we doing?
Are the tables bolted down?
Tables are bolted down.
Can I try to use Allen's Allen key to take the tables off the floor? Probably don't even fit, but you know what? I'm still gonna say, can I use Allen's Allen key?
Not that type of bolt, Wes. It's the round tip one that
Yeah.
has the nutting.
Yep. I know.
You want
I'm gonna try to use Allen's
Allen
key. I found this key on the train. It must be used for this.
You mean on the chair that you used it on the chair for?
Exactly.
Okay. Roll for Allen's key.
I thought we stole it from the guard named Alan, and it's an Allen key.
It's a chair
Alan's
made.
Allen key.
It's a chair made by Allen's Incorporated, and it's an Allen key. It's Allen's Allen key.
What was the stat I was rolling for?
Intelligence?
That's 14.
If you bent Allen's Allen key, it could probably fit.
But this is Alan's key. I don't want to damage his key.
When have you ever cared about Allen's stuff?
That's true. But I take Alan's stuff, so now it's my key.
That's true. Now it's your Allen's Allen key. Now it's Sam's
Sam's
Allen's key.
Yeah.
Yep. What's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. It's all mine. That's how it works.
Everything is mine. I've just yet to claim it.
Yes.
The back portion of the cart is slowly gaining a nice sandy posterior.
Is Pep being caught up in the sand?
No. Wait, did you go to the... You went to the side the sand isn't drifting towards, so... No. You're actually towards the same door that you flew out of.
Okay.
Heading towards the front of the cart.
I've just realized we never closed that door at the front.
No, you did. No, wait. No, you didn't.
Close the door.
I don't remember anyone closing it, so if it's not closed, it is now.
It is now. It's closed now.
Pep is making sure that door doesn't open again. It hurts to touch it.
It hurts to move.
Okay, Zoro's asking, can he melt the sand back to glass with
With?
dragon fire?
Potentially.
Potentially, but not effectively.
It would be a sloppy job, and we would have to make sure that we are constantly packing sand into said hole without burning ourselves.
You'd have to stand a bit into the sandstorm. Do you want to like make glass globs, and then have like? Do you want to make like glass globs and then stack them on the window one by one, or are you trying to just like shoot fire at the sand coming out the window, trying to do some Frozone ass shit?
Let it burn. Let it burn.
Second one, basically.
Okay, Frozone ass shit. You could try.
Let all the sand burn down.
We'll say roll us.
Performance.
Why don't you roll us a general? Why don't you roll us like? Oh, did you? Oh, I don't.
He
think
said
it-
AK, no.
Well, no, that's a maybe. Oh wait, your Drake doesn't even have a dragon breath yet, does it? Does your Drake have a dragon breath yet?
You can try equals no.
You could try means maybe.
No means no.
No means no. You could try means I don't know. It sounds plausible, but not plausible.
Dragon parts.
Does your
Dragon fart!
dragon farts?
It means sounds plausible, but I doubt.
Yes. Does your... I don't think you have Dragon Breath at this level. Like your Drake, I mean.
We're labeled 3.
Dragon fart.
No, not Dragon Fart. Okay, other idea.
What's
this
the
other-
floor made out of?
Floor.
Question, is there curtains for the windows?
There is, yes.
Close the curtains.
Perfect. Sand's still blowing through. Floor is made of metal. It's
Hold the
metal,
curtains in place.
It's metal and it has kind of like that plastic riveted thing on top of it.
Pep is going to hold the curtains in place.
Sand can fill the room, it has no bottom.
allowing the sand to mostly puddle in front of the window. Puddle being the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
It's true, sand can't fill a room that has no bottom.
Mm,
Also, the sand would be unable to fill a room if you guys left that back door open instead of closing it, but now the sand is covering that door.
Why
I
don't we
say,
just why don't we just pick up a kitty bottom and push it somewhere else?
sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Everyone start pushing.
You're gonna start pushing Bikini Bottom?
I don't see why not.
Roll for strength.
How's my plan of making the sand pile just at the window going?
So you're building a sandcastle?
Kind
Okay.
of. I'm just using the curtain to direct the sand downward instead of blowing throughout the entire cart.
Roll strength, Pep.
I do not succeed.
Yeah.
A 3 does not pass.
Too much owie. You're having too much owie that even when small flakes of sand hit you, it's just burning.
Can I try to break a table so that I have pieces of wood to try to board it up?
Well, if you could break a table, you could break the table's leg stand thing and use the whole top of the table.
Well, if the leg thing is it made out of wood or made of the leg? Because what I was planning on doing is just standing on and just jumping on the table trying to break off pieces.
Oh, it's even a halfway decently constructed table. The whole top would probably break off before you break off little pieces.
Well, then I'll take off the entire thing. Or I won't.
Do you attempt to snap off the top of the table? You have a whole bunch of kobolds who might be willing
It has
to
a
assist.
cloth on it. You know those white tables that have like those holes in it?
Mm-hmm.
Like the metallic ones, it's one of those.
is it a sandstorm or is it like feeling in like we're underground? It's a sandstorm outside.
Yeah.
A deadly sandstorm.
Oh yeah.
Reference Peb.
Yeah.
Insert scream. Thank you, Pep. You guys are
Wow.
above ground.
If you want a better reference of Peb,
What have
There's
you
Pep.
done? Oh, you're showing other people.
Yeah, just cover the window. Okay. How do you... By the way, Pep, I do want to say, the curtain, it's starting to get little tears in it. Micro tears.
Mm. Somebody do something!
You're somebody.
Pep doesn't know what to do, so he's shouting to everyone else to get them to do things.
so Sam is trying to break off a table to use to cover the window, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna assist Sam in that.
Okay. Where are you trying to break this metal table? At what
I'm
part?
jumping on it. The edge.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh, with all my equipment on and everything.
Yeah. Currently. Your current total weight.
That's 80, 90. Oops, wrong person. That's 3 and 6, 7, 8, 13. About 17 pounds.
17?
1-7, yes.
Plus your normal weight?
Yeah, that's what the normal weight.
I mean, your kobold weight. How much you weigh as a kobold plus what you're carrying.
Yeah, I already did that.
You weigh more than 17 pounds.
Wait, how much do kobold?
Isn't it like 50 pounds or 30? How much does a kobold weigh?
I will look
One
it up.
kobold.
Kobolds
A
weigh
kobold
at least
weighs
one
one
kobold.
kobold.
Oh, it says 25 and 35 pounds. So, then I wrote it wrong on my sheet. Then plus we'll say the medium end of that. Since I'm stronger, so we'll say 30.
30 pounds.
So 30 plus so that's 47.
I'm fairly
47
certain I actually did write one kobold as my weight.
That's amazing.
Pretty sure.
That's amazing. How much do you weigh? One kobold.
Yes.
And my height is one kobold tall too.
I feel that's the exact way a kobold would describe it, though. How tall are you? A kobold. How tall is kobold? Exactly one kobold tall.
Yes. That is how tall kobold is.
Kobolds are exactly one kobold tall.
True statement.
Did you know horses have exactly like 3 horsepower or something?
Interesting.
How much horsepower that thing got? What?
Pep is going to give up on his attempt to do the thing, and he's going to assist Sam as well. But instead of jumping on the table, he's going to go onto the opposite side of the table and push up.
Roll strength.
I'm helping Sam as well.
How are you helping Sam?
20, dirty 20.
I also got a dirty 20 on my roll.
Pep
I'm
screams as he pushes for extra oomph.
I am going to help Sam using my weight as well.
Okay. Roll strength. Nas.
10. No, wait, no, wait. I have a -1, so that's an 8.
Fuck yeah. Altogether.
Zoro said that Zoro's also assisting.
Zoro, roster. Kid will push. And Spork will jump.
Roll strength.
Staronke. Water.
A D20 plus your strength mod.
Hey Pep, how strong are kobolds?
I wouldn't say they're one kobold strong. Because kobold, many kobolds strong. There's 12 of us. We are 12 kobolds strong.
Yeah.
Okay, what did
How strong is
Zoro
one
roll?
kobold?
Strong.
It is half of 2 kobolds.
Zoro got a 13.
Okay. Plus strength. 13.
13.
Altogether, yeah, this table, it's not exactly like you break it off. It's more like it gets to that point where it starts wobbling back and forth, and with the constant momentum with metal moving, it slowly gets to that point where it gets all
Snaps.
brittle and snaps.
Okay.
So
We
there's
did
a
it!
pole from the ground, and it looking at it, it is a hollow pole. And you have the top of a cloth-covered table, which is a metal.
I'm gonna wear it like a hat and then walk into the window.
We help you carry it.
It's
So
three
we
ti-
help him
it is
wear it
like
as a hat.
twice your size.
We're helping.
Yes, we're helping hold it on the side so he can pretend it's his hat, but we're
Okay.
holding it.
Okay. It's probably big enough to fit over the window, yes.
And we're gonna try to push it into the window.
You can push it against the window and it covers it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
And
do you
now
hold it in place.
sand.
Kobold strong.
Sand. There's a lot of sand
You
now.
gonna start piling up sand?
There is already sand piling up.
I say 3 of us hold it while everyone else goes to get sand to go push it.
Ochre goes to get sand because Ochre has shovel.
Fair enough. Ochre goes and starts getting sand.
I don't know what Kid does. Or Sus.
Kid is helping
What does
hold it.
Sophie do? That's the real question.
Nothing.
Okay.
Sophie just
Sophie's
sitting there like
got it.
Sophie's.
Sophie's doing Sophie things. She's cuddle and hop.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
She's playing with
Yes.
the Banooi's ears.
Yes.
We're talking about my mama.
Yes, we're talking about your mama.
Okay. So, how's this process going?
Sam Kid roll strength. People piling sand roll con.
Constitution.
So
One
you
to
said Sam and Kid roll strength?
Yeah, because they're holding it up.
I'm holding it up.
Okay, then you also roll strength. Alright, Sam Peb roll strength. And who's
14.
all... Okay, and who's getting sand?
Con
Ochre
save.
and Ness. Okay, con saves.
Not 20.
Okay, you're fine.
Wait, we all do con saves?
Sure.
No, I don't want to have con save.
21 for both.
13 for the con save.
Okay, you're fine. Wait, 13?
Mm-hmm. Peb is not fine, is he?
You have a level of exhaustion.
Well,
It's
that figures.
It's been a long day. So
It's
you can
a
add
long
one
day.
level of exhaustion to yourself. Okay. Within an hour, you guys piled up quite a bit of sand. And it's not holding fully, but it's supporting. It's like it's not fully pressed against, but it's supporting it's supporting it.
Is it at least good enough to stop Sam from coming in?
Mostly.
I shout, more tables!
Very well, I will head up to the next table.
I will continue holding the first table.
Roll strength with disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion.
It falls on me.
Sandstorms are heavy. You're
yeah,
starting to recognize that.
as Sam lets go, you see it slowly starting to fall back.
As it starts to snow sand. Sam, what you doing?
I'm
sand-
going over to another table.
Okay.
I'm
He's
going to help
get another
Peb.
table.
Okay. Roll strength, Ness.
With pack tactic advantage?
Hit neutral. It's only for combat, but.
But we're
because you're
working together.
Because you're working together. You're neutraled out. You're just normal. Strength.
We both do strength again.
Not you. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
That'll be 13.
Do it again, Peb. Do it.
Eh,
It's better.
that's a 9.
Sam, what you doing?
I'm starting to jump on another table. It worked last time, it'll work again.
Okay, roll strength, Sam.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna work.
And it works
Wow.
again, Sam.
So it would work.
It worked before, it will work again.
Now roll a dex save so to see if you fall.
Yes, make a dex save, Sam.
Oh no. I have +0 in dex.
As,
Oh, no.
As Kid and
Did-
Sam go over to one table, it's like 1, 2, 3, heave! It just breaks.
Is that not 20 just about right?
Yeah, so
No, that
dex
was
save was a
kid's save.
3.
That was Kid's.
That's good.
What?
That's good.
That was a 3 on that dex save.
You fall ass over Tico. You take 2 damage.
And I'm down.
So you jump on the table and just collapse.
You jump on the table and you just snap your neck.
Man down.
Kid starts laughing at you.
Fair.
I took a short rest.
Yes,
Yay.
you can complete your short rest now.
Does that mean I heal too? Or no?
you heal as many hit dice as you want to spend.
Well, I only need 17. I need 7 HP to be maxed. Yes.
Yes, so roll your hit dice. How many hit dice do you want to spend? You've
My superiority dice?
no hit dice.
The dice you rolled for your hit points.
Ah,
You have
I
3
never
of them
needed
you can
that
spend.
Never knew that.
Wow,
I don't usually roll.
it's
I don't roll.
almost it's almost like we don't use the short rest mechanic a lot.
Yeah.
know.
So I just roll
Really
one
don't.
something.
Huh?
What do I roll for?
Hit dice.
Well, what the heck is hit dice?
The
Sounds
dice
like
you roll?
The
Wes-
dice you roll
What
for
is
hit
it?
dice.
As in, I'm rolling, but what am I rolling?
I think it's a D10.
That's what I'm asking for.
You can see
You
your
don't
own
know your hit dice?
Why don't you know your own hit dice?
Because we never use it, as you said before.
Well, it's there.
We use it to roll for HP.
No?
Yes.
When we level up to get more HP?
Hijack levels up 40.
Well, that's your own fault. That's your own problem.
I'm just gonna do 1d10.
So you only want to heal 1d10? You've got
1d10?
You've got 3d10s total you can use.
It's 1d10 plus con.
Yep, 1d10 plus con.
Literally will do 1.
Okay. Do you want to spend more hit dice?
You got 2
Plus
more.
con is 2, so that's 3. Which I think is what I needed.
You need 7 total to be at max, but yeah.
Okay, whatever. I don't care anymore now.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Fair enough.
Okay, Hop, what are you doing?
I guess kick out
Sam.
sand, dig it out.
The sand has already been piled up at a window.
I didn't know that. I'm sleeping. Oh,
I'm
geez,
saying it's all piled up at a window. And what are you doing to it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I should just take another short rest. So
Okay.
Let everyone else panic. And you're just
well,
like,
it
you know
does
what?
seem like I'm very
Not
useful
panic.
here because I don't know what's going on.
Maybe because you've been short resting and not paying attention.
How can I pay attention if I'm sleeping?
And not and then decide to be like, what's going on?
Yeesh. I know you guys have been flaming. You've been flaming Vass for a little bit, but honestly, Hop is the one who doesn't do anything for you guys.
You see, Hop doesn't do anything, but Vass actively sabotages us at the same time as helping.
I'm dumb. You're gonna
Is-
attack the autistic person? Wow.
I'm not attacking, I am
Autistic
just
people
merely
aren't
making
dumb.
a statement.
I am the lowest intelligence probably.
Yeah, just because you're dumb doesn't mean you're autistic. It's a very bad stigma. It's very untrue. Autistic people are very smart. At least they can be.
Mm-hmm.
Most can read.
A lot of them can.
Isn't dumb originally defined as just not being able to read?
Yes, man. Anyhow.
So what did
Or
I
not
say?
or is it not able to speak?
Mm.
I think it was not being able to speak was the original meaning of dumb.
I think that's daft. I don't know. So what
Whatever.
are you doing, Hop?
I don't know.
Helping!
Hey, helping.
Well, figure out.
I'm helping. Whatever.
Alright, you go and tend to Sam. Sam, you're at 1 hit point.
Okay, okay.
You're woken up by the rabbit. By the rabald. You're woken up by Hop.
The rabbit kicks you and you're back up.
Yeah, the rabbit shakes you awake.
The rabbit screams at you,
Yes.
giving you inspiration.
Yes.
Priority life.
You're woken up, Sam.
I
You'll follow
will start trying to stand up slowly and continue to try to move that table that we just got broken.
Okay.
Do you notice the first table's falling over?
Nope. Actually, I should probably roll. Oh, actually, it probably will notice. That's another 21.
You notice.
I notice.
You noticed.
He said get another table. I'm gonna go get the net. No. I should probably help them.
You got the second table already, though.
But the table needs to be moved over to prop it up.
Yeah, we need to prop up the first table again and then put the second table up.
Yeah. Then I will go over and I will help get it supported underneath. And then roll strength.
Yep.
We all are heave-hoeing again.
Oh.
Oh,
Apparently I have the
gets a
luck of the
12.
Irish.
that'll do it.
Apparently I have the luck of the Irish.
That'll do it.
Yep.
This is why we
Sam
get
basically
Shamrock.
single-handedly heaves it up.
Why are you guys so worried?
Sam is
Slowly
just-
turns at you.
Sam's just fucking ripped.
I'm a shrine maiden, not a. I'm a shrine maiden. I don't do a lot of heavy lifting.
Go help over there with that table. We can use that table to keep this table steady, so you don't have to hold it.
So you prop the table against the table.
Yep.
Using the table to hold up the other table. That
you
was
use
the
a
point of the
table. Okay, you use a table to hold up another table. You're gonna need one more table to hold this table to hold the table.
One more table? Okay.
Didn't you say the other two effortlessly broke off a table also?
That's this table.
That's the table that I jumped on.
Oh, so they helped Sam. I thought they were
Yes.
bringing a separate table.
No, they're holding Sam.
Okay.
One net 20 alone couldn't break a table.
It took two.
It took two.
Can we get 3 people to hold this up so I can break another table off?
Who's holding
Where is Sus?
it? Sus holds. Who else is holding?
Peb is gonna continue to try.
And
I'm
I
gonna-
assume... Wait, who would be the strongest?
Deb has
Good.
got a 5.
Zero says we don't need another table.
But to keep this table up, we need that table on, and that table will keep this table up. And that way we don't have to
We
hold
need
the
a
first
screw or some rivet.
I don't know where we would find those in a place like this. Where would you expect to find a rivet or a screw here?
Points at the floor.
Floor's
What do you
covered in
mean?
sand.
Exactly. Sand isn't rivets.
Ah.
But yeah, so Sus, Heaven, then who's the strongest of the other people who are not here?
Kid.
Kid? Then I'll say that Kid should probably hold that with them, and then we'll...
Peb, can you make a con save?
A stick will also work.
I don't think a wooden stick
That's
would be strong enough to hold up
definitely a very
2
low
metal
roll.
tables.
Second level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Fab, you're not looking so good. You look very, flush in the face.
And you have eyes.
Yes?
By the way, Peb, this whole time Sophie is just staring
Pev is heavy breathing,
at you.
exhaling sand.
Oh.
This is no good.
At this point, Sophie has more of Peb's feathers than Peb does.
But it's
Honestly.
true.
But yeah, if Pep's gonna keep gain levels in exhaustion, then that's no good.
What did you make? Were you holding up as well, Ness, or no?
No.
Okay.
That's why Peb's failing, just because you stopped helping.
I'm going to look for another way to keep both tables propped up.
So, Peb, you have advantage on ability checks, and your speed is halved until you get a long rest.
So I have an advantage on what it checks?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
You said advantage. I know you didn't mean it, but you said it.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Even what about things that I normally get advantage on? Do they balance out?
Yeah. Okay. Whew.
You can always put a table on the floor and prop those up.
Put it on the ground. Okay. Sam, you going for table number 3?
I'm going for table number 3.
All right. You know what you have to roll. Kids, Sophie's helping.
If Sam stops
Wow.
helping,
That checks out.
That's a 12. Oh no, Kid took my place of folding and Sasuke's
Oh.
holding well.
That
I
checks
still
out,
failed
right?
that strength.
That checks out.
That checks out.
So Peb is being very unproductive in his attempts to be helpful.
Poor Pep.
Poor Peb.
He's trying though.
He's tried his best, but his best is not just.
Peb,
is
what
not
are you
good enough.
doing? My best.
Yes.
A single silent tear.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm right back. I'm Peb.
Brad, you should probably rest up. You don't look the greatest. Although you do look quite good if we would put you over a fire.
I don't like you. Peb walks away.
It's for the better.
Peb is going to attempt to curl up comfortably in a corner, in the safest, least sandy corner. It does not work. He continues to twitch as he touches himself when he's trying to curl up.
Your claws make it worse.
He eventually T-poses on the floor, face down. Or chest down, face up. Looks like a rug. Tail in the air.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yep. It's the only way he can lay down.
Roll a con save, Peb.
That's a 14.
You're able to drift off into some rest.
I drew a schematic.
The schematic has been drawn.
I heard a voice.
In the sand.
Genius.
Oh, sounds like Zoru.
The schematic has been drawn.
In the sand, yes.
Yes.
That is a nice schematic. Well, we have objects that can work as the wedges. We have shields, we have fire pokers, we have swords. They're a wedge, essentially.
You got wood, you got metal.
Exactly. Yes.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Zoru is calling out to you, pointing at a little diagram they drew in the sand.
No, we need 3 tables.
The third table is the wedge.
Exactly.
Spork is
We
gonna
don't have any potatoes to make a wedge.
Cheese!
Sorry, I already ate all of our cheese.
I
Oker-
smell like scones and beef.
Oker takes up what you were holding, Beb. Sam, roll another strength. As the table starts to wobble.
20.
Okay. It takes maybe about 2 minutes, but the table eventually breaks. These are pretty brittle. The third table.
And now what? Are you going to get a 4th table to hold that one up?
No,
I
the
like what
third
you're
table is the wedge.
What was the wedge?
I mean, that's a good
Okay.
idea. Maybe you do need 4 tables.
Yeah, we need another
No,
table
no,
to set on top of the
No,
wedge.
no,
Keep the wedge
no,
weight down.
no,
I
no,
go to the 4th
no.
table.
No, okay. Hold up.
It was your own
Who was the one on
recommendation.
the floor? Who was the one on the floor? Who was
Pep.
the one on the floor? I forget.
Pep is on the
20
floor.
So here's what we do: put the wedge on the floor, holding up the
Pep
second.
is tired.
the
Don't
third-
talk to Pep.
Hush, hush. We use. Go to sleep. You're not a part of the conversation. You're just a tool in my plan. So we use the first one to block the window. We use the second one to hold up the first one. We use the third one to wedge the second. And then to weigh it down to make sure it doesn't move, we put Peb on top of
Or sand.
it. No, Peb.
Pep specifically.
Pep does not
Pep
want to be
specific.
touched and carried and put on sand. Not sand.
You'll be put on a cloth table. It's the most comfortable part of the room.
An upside down cloth table.
Never mind the fact that it's upside down. He'll be too stupid to realize.
I'm too busy with my eyes closed.
Too
There you
busy
go.
trying to keep them closed. You got like a grainy sand texture under them.
I could do something.
Oh? What can you do?
I can get whoever Joe's character is the rally thing. Okay, give him temporary hit points.
I was gonna do nothing.
Oh,
I am
okay.
too injured and mangled for that to be very helpful.
You can do it. I know.
It's just
You
very
know-
softly. Live.
It's just emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I'm going
Ouch.
to assume Vass is attempting to comfort Peb.
Yes. Vass is comforting Pep.
Terrible.
Yep. Peb accepts the comfort. He doesn't care who it comes from or why. He is Peb is pain. That is what the P in
Okay.
Peb stands for.
Well, the E and B of PEB stands for we're going to use you as a weight now.
The E stands for eek. It stands for pain. Eek, bad.
Yes.
Pain eats
Imagine
bad.
that's what your parents actually name you for.
What pain eats bad?
Like How to Train Your Dragon, you know how they named all their kids terrible things, to scare away gnomes and trolls. That's just what kobolds do. Their parents name them through things that they experienced in life. Eek, pain bad.
Eek,
So
bad.
they're saying they
Peb.
named me bad.
No, they didn't name you bad. They named you after eek, pain bad. It's a true statement.
Pain eek bad. Pip. Oh. Sam some actual muscle.
Did we stop the sand?
I'm actually quite strong.
It's slowed down, but there are micro tears in the cloth on the one against the window, so it's kind of like a sand timer.
You know what? I can settle for sand timer.
It's very, very slow dribble.
There you go. It's relatively stopped.
Well, if we could make the glass like you talked about, this is actually a situation where the glass would work.
That's true.
No glass.
I would
I've
say
used up
that
too much of my genius.
does my mason like background actually help here? But that's more of stone instead of
That is,
Sand
Sand?
is stone. Sand is tiny stone.
And
Sand is
shells.
tiny stone.
well, sand would be glass worker. Mason is metal. Cobbler is stone.
no mason is for stone.
Mason's for stoneland, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're thinking of blacksmithing.
Oh, I'm thinking of a smith's kit, aren't I?
Yes. There you go.
Mason's background is like
A cobbler, I believe, is a pastry dish.
A cobbler is also the name of a shoemaker, so
Oh,
pastries
Oh,
make
right.
shoes. Yeah, so pastries make shoes. It's canon
Pastries
now.
make shoes, yes. We wear bread on feet.
Yes.
This is the kind of stuff that I think Zorro believes because he gets English confused so easily. So he believes that pastries make shoes. And
Yes.
he shares this as fact with the other kobolds.
Yes. Cobbler is a pastry. Pastries make shoes. So if we find some pies, step in them.
Pie equals shoe, confirmed.
That's why you get kobold feet in your pies if you leave them on your windows at night.
number 15.
That's the real reason they built caged windows.
Yes.
Keep kobold feet out of the pies.
Backstory confirmed.
When I was a young boy.
Number 15, casserole cobalt feet.
Casserole kobold feet. Maybe the last thing you expect to have in your casserole.
Casserole.
Your
But it
cobbler.
might just be what you're getting.
I'm not gonna make pie shoes for kobolds.
1 sec, you guys go first.
Can I look around for like any kind of barrel or box still that's intact or just around?
Not in this room.
What do you mean?
Zorro
There's
has
only
nothing.
2 rooms here.
Yeah, the other room has been blocked off. We do not have access to it.
That's
What room am I
That's
in?
what I was gonna say. That's just what I was gonna ask.
Ugh.
We need to unblock the door.
But it's blocked by sand. It is blocked by pain.
So unblock it.
We need the sand.
Unblock
condom.
door. Wait, what?
Yes, you missed it.
No, dear God.
Yes.
I'm
I
just
am
kind of
not
glad I
what
missed
happened.
it.
Can you dig it?
Yeah. First off, the door is covered by piles of sand, and then second, even if you dig that door out of the sand and open the door, there is a sandstorm raging between the carts. So you'd get shredded just like Peb trying to get to the other cart.
Well, not necessarily. Which way is the sandstorm blowing?
Bad direction.
Peb. Which way is the sandstorm blowing? Answer before I poke
I
you.
can just imagine him on
He's
the
gonna
floor.
point to the window.
He's gonna point to the. Oh dear God. He's gonna point to the. I know it's blowing in, but
Peb got blown that way.
so is it perpendicular or parallel with the? Oh, too big of words.
Both.
Either pack your stuff or you're getting left here. It's going to start raining and rain all day tomorrow.
me back in?
The sand is fucking everywhere.
But there's definitely more of draft in that direction of the window.
Yes.
And that direction, pointing back to the back of the cart.
Yeah. It's definitely having a quicker draft towards the back of the cart. But the sandstorm doesn't actually have a distinct direction.
Swirls.
It's both moving. It's swirling, but in a zigzag sort of swirl. Unnaturally. It's actually kind of swirls jaggedly like this. But it keeps overlapping, so. Not like that.
Excellent diagram.
Thank you.
It's a hula hoop
It is hula hoop.
of death.
Hula hoop of death!
Hula hoop of death?
A hula hoopinator!
Yes.
And I am back.
Welcome back.
I died while getting food.
Oh no. And you return to your homeworld. It's basically just a bunch of these stacked on top of one another until you get a circle.
Yay.
No.
I need walls.
Damn it. Okay. Is it now part of the plan to put Peb on the thing?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Peb does not like to be touched.
What is the plan? I don't know what plan
Okay.
is.
Everyone trying to move Peb, roll strength Peb, roll contesting strength at disadvantage.
Can I just kick him?
Sure, you could kick Peb.
I don't know which dice are mine.
I think this one's mine since those two landed together. This
You want
one
to
landed.
kick Peb?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, can I?
You
I
can.
do not know
I think
what's going on.
2. That's gonna be a 3. They have to beat a 3.
Oh, that was a 19.
I just don't know what plan is. You blanked out for like a second.
Peb was lying down, head forward, tail up, trying to sleep, and then
T-posed.
T-posed. Then Sam and Zoru come along and pick Peb up.
Peb does not like being
There's
touched.
a small outline. There's a small underline where Peb was of just blood on the floor now.
He's leaking tomato sauce.
Yes. And Peb, you're laid on a
Table.
table. It's got a cloth on it, so it's kind of better.
Comfy.
But the cloth is on the other side, so
Not really.
not really. There's also a very jagged pole in the center.
They did not set me down on the pole, I assume.
Did you set him down on the pole?
Don't roll
We
for
did
that.
Just so you know, so we don't have to roll damage.
We did not.
Did you set him down on the pole? Rolls a d20. You were set down next to the pole.
I do not want to be juiced.
Poor Peb, he's got a piercing in his arm. He's missing skin.
The heel piercing's healed.
Piercing's healed, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him now.
Right.
To stop my bleeding.
Yes, so that is 10 HP.
Peb, you can
Okay.
heal by 10 and the...
That brings me back to
Bleeding mostly.
back to full HP. I also still have 1 temp HP from Vass giving me stuff.
The bleeding
But
mostly
actually-
stops.
That's right, but my max health is reduced.
Not right now.
Well, I thought it still was.
No, because you got magical healing.
Oh. So I am back to full health, plus 1 temp HP.
Some of your flesh starts to regrow with that cure wound.
Enough to stop bleeding.
Yeah, but it's like that very, very thin, still heavily pinkish type flesh.
Okay.
You're basically covered in scab.
Ah, it itches.
Very itchy.
Mustn't scratch.
Very itchy, mustn't scratch. I wonder what scab peb looks like.
No.
No.
We're just gonna say no to scab peb.
No to scab peb. Alright.
Pep, I guess he's gonna somewhat sit up and just be like,
Now the question is, did
Stare
you
at everyone.
cure wound Peb on the table, so like some of the scabbing that is attached to him and the table?
Well, I would have put him
Probably.
on the table first and then cured him because he needs to be higher up. You know, it makes it easier.
So,
So yes.
so a little bit of there's a little bit of kind of like sweaty body on a leather couch going on, ripping off.
ah!
For once, Peb actually has a scaly texture.
Yeah.
Extremely unnatural. Extremely uncomfortable. You have
I itch.
you have no idea how scale kobolds live like this. I itch. Okay. Whew.
Okay. Sand is not stopped.
Well, sand is mostly stopped.
It is not stopped.
It's not completely stopped, no.
Spit in the holes. Peb spits in a hole that's leaking sand.
It's now wet.
Does it stop leaking sand?
It's leaking wet sand.
Curses.
Got like
I went
like
out,
the air
come back
single-
to
a
wet
single
sand.
bubble.
What the fuck?
Peb sits back down. Peb has given up on that.
Alright.
Peb sits back down.
I have no idea what's going on.
On the pole?
No, of course not on the pole.
Have
I
to
have
ask.
no idea what's going on.
Okay, Peb was trying to stop the small leaks of sand that are coming through the tables, because we did not completely stop the sand.
All right. And then how
they're
does
they're
he
like
do that?
they're like those kind of like triangle holes. Those. It's like these type of tables where they that you usually like see on a playground.
Right here.
They connect together with like diamonds.
It's like a lattice.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
lattice? Lattice
Okay,
is food.
It's like what a lattice is like what a gazebo is made out of. That's what you call the crisscrossed wood strips. It's a lattice.
The more you know.
I only know this because people ask me where they are at work all the time, and I have to tell them opposite end of the store. Outside. Away from me.
Are those like your exact words or no?
I say a lot more polite, and I don't say the end part. And then I also give them directions on exactly where to go outside to find them.
Find who?
The lattice. But anyway.
Weird flex, but okay.
Very flex, but okay.
Straight flex.
Uh,
All right.
All right, now what?
What do you guys want to do?
Is there any sign of the sand slowing down?
The sand outside?
Yes.
No.
No.
You actually think it might be speeding up.
Can I cast detect magic to see if this is a magical storm or if it's just a whimdy storm?
It's very windy.
Well, even if it's magic, it's still windy.
It's in its own. It's Hemkin Wimdy, but you cast detect magic, and let's just say it glows with enough magic that you don't see the sandstorm outside, and it looks like either side of this train has been lit up by light bulbs.
I think that this is whimdy magic. outside.
There is a lot of magic in that storm. However, when the sand is stagnant in the train, it is not magical.
I think that it's magic whimmed. Whimmed be very magical.
Wimdy be hecking.
How do we even know how whimmed work? Does anyone even actually know how whimmed worked?
We don't know why it works. We just know that it works. It's very
We don't
windy
know
in
why it
Katara.
works. It just works.
It just does.
It just
Well, the
works.
giants to the east fart, and it sends out wind. Duh.
A great wind break.
But how about west? south.
Yes, I make my own wind, yes.
And south and north.
No,
I'm not familiar with those three.
north and south are kind of lame, and the east is in my basement right now. Locked up. Don't let that guy out. He's really weird.
Okay.
What did
What
you
do you
do to
do?
East West? What did you do to the Sand West? Where's the Wimdy? What did...
One of us. Oh, there we are. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You done
Discord
good.
has a strange glitch going on. Out of my view, heretic.
What?
I said, out of my view, heretic.
What?
I said, out of my view, heretic.
He's getting cut out.
Hey, you guys.
Hey,
Hey,
you
you
guys. Is he
Okay,
Hemkin broken?
It sounds like it's not when you say heckin' broken.
Is Hemkin broken?
Yesn't.
I said, out of my view, heretic.
Oh.
Heretic?
Heretic.
So where is this pineapple pizza eater?
What?
Heretic.
Yes.
You just got that on speed dial, don't you, Wes? Okay. What are we doing?
We be doing things.
You be Hemkin doing stuff?
No.
No?
We be purging his dinner.
Okay. But for real, what we doing?
We need to wait out this storm.
We should take a long rest.
You guys want to start taking a long rest?
Yeah.
Yes, we can move on for this stupid
Can we
mini
technically take a wrong rest since
Now?
it's
Yes.
probably as safe as it is going to get?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, we're taking a long rest.
Okay.
God dang it, man, I
Mark-
hate mini-me's.
Mark down the rations for the group.
Oh yeah,
my
it's worth
decision, right?
mentioning that West had some of the Heb had some of the rations.
Ooh.
That is gone now.
It's maybe day or two worth of rations. I think I said you each could carry.
Yeah.
So mark down 3 days worth of rations, Sam.
Okay.
How are you looking on rations? How many days left do we have?
5.5.
5.5?
Well, good for now.
How do you have half a day's worth of ration?
We
Because
can
we
kill
don't-
enough.
We have food that's not enough to feed everyone.
Right.
Because the day's rations that we're doing math for is for the whole group
Yep.
worth of rations.
We also killed the dwarf and ate them.
Or we butchered him into rations.
And technically the other ones that we just killed as well, right?
If I was the one,
Just the 2 dwarves.
oh, too.
Each one was worth a day's worth of ration for the group. No, I think the 2 of them were worth a day's worth of ration for a group because it would take like 6 kobolds to eat 1 dwarf. Barely even. Okay. Everyone can take a long rest.
Okay.
Yay, I got spell slots.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm extra rested.
They're first level spell slots, but yay.
Pep, you can lose your exhaustion.
I lose 1 level of exhaustion per long rest. So I still have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay!
Peb is 1 less from death.
Only
What do you mean?
takes-
I'm at full HP plus 1 temp. Actually, the temp HP is probably gone by
It
now.
takes 6 levels of exhaustion to kill you.
Yeah, that's why I said 1 less to death.
Suck it, you loser.
Want to kill a player? Make a creature that can cause exhaustion status.
Yes.
Why did he have to play hero? He could have just let the thing run around.
Or you could just feed them to a Tarrasque.
That also works.
I mean, my old pasta sword.
But that makes it really obvious you want to kill them, though.
Unnerfed pasta sword could take out the Tarrasque
in one turn.
in a turn, yes.
Unfortunately. It's been nerfed very many times.
It got hit by the Jeff Kaplan nerf hammer.
We could all be taken out with 1 fireball.
Yes.
Gabe Newell did not approve.
Yes, we all can be taken out by 1 fireball.
We saw you were having fun, so we nerfed the. We noticed
saw
that Symmetra is being too strong, so we nerfed Mercy.
Exactly.
Having fun in my D&D session?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Having fun in my D&D session?
Yes.
You don't have a D&D game.
Imagine playing
Soon.
D&D.
Imagine not getting overly exhausted and stressed out over a game of getting together and having fun.
Imagine playing D&D.
Imagine.
Couldn't be me.
What are you, a nerd?
Yes.
Who would ever play D&D?
Yes.
Nerds.
Nerds.
Exactly.
Like us.
Yes. Okay.
If we
So now
weren't
we've
nerds
long
for
rested.
D&D,
What is the state of the
Play
storm?
VR chat.
It exists.
It doesn't seem to have gotten worse or better, or can we just simply not tell?
Roll insight.
Oh, late for insight, yay!
-1, so that's 16.
I'm gonna insight this one as well.
I don't know. That storm seems to be a very good liar.
It's still made of sand. I hate sand.
The storm is storm. 8. The storm is stormy.
It's certainly a storm.
It certainly is a storm.
Yep.
Storm is stormy. That's all I can see.
It's weather.
Stormy night.
It's weather.
Peb is going to take one of the tablecloths and tear it into little strips and start bandaging himself.
Alright, Peb, you've been bandaged.
Peb's bandaged.
You're gonna do what I think you're gonna do.
Yeah. What if I told you I already did it?
Oh, I know you already did it.
What's Joe going to do?
Oh, you'll see.
Magic.
Just wait.
By the way, it's one of those red and it's one of those kind of like red with yellow flower tablecloths.
Oh, whip.
It's white now.
It's white now.
Joe, I have on a dress.
It's white
I'm just saying it's white now, okay?
now.
Or in one of those fucking ribbon outfits. Or nothing but ribbon.
Fine. It's a cream white tablecloth.
It's white now.
It's white now. It's got a wine stain on it.
It's no longer white because blood.
He's not bleeding.
It's not bleeding. Oh.
With that, you guys have gotten your long rest in. Okay.
I see a robot.
Oh my gosh, Peb's a robot.
Beep boop. The secret has been revealed.
Oh, mummy.
Mamma mia. Here we go again. My. How could I resist ya? Mamma mia.
Peb feels so much more comfortable now.
You're a mummy now. Your cloaca has disappeared.
What? It wouldn't disappear.
Up here? I don't know how anatomy reptiles, yes.
It retracts. It becomes an innie.
Cold weather happened.
Cold weather.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're a mother.
I'm a mummy.
You're a mummy.
Where's your mummy? It's right up there.
Oh, be careful, Peb. People will eat you.
Oh. No.
That's the thing. People went there. You know, the only reason why there aren't many existing mummies left is because people ate them.
It's terrible.
It's amazing.
They also turn them into paint.
What?
Yeah, they use the they turn the mummies into pigment and then mix that into paint to make a brown. I believe it's called mummy brown.
How expensive is mummy brown paint?
I will check.
Depends if it's authentic mummy brown paint.
Or if it's just brown, mummy brown paint.
I fucking hate humanity. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do inside this cart? You want to dismantle anything? Search anything?
At this point, I think we're mostly just waiting for it to be for conditions to change.
We need to get Pep a new weapon.
I have a good question.
Yep.
How long does it take after a person dies for it to be considered archaeology and not grave robbing?
I think it's 20 years.
Really?
I don't know.
I would say a lot longer than that.
You know, there's an actual answer.
I think you would have to be at the point where there's no physical records existing of that person who died in the first place.
Well, that wouldn't work because we do that in Egypt, and there's a lot of records of stuff in Egypt.
You're right. Hmm. Well, we'll just ponder this forever.
Yes.
You gotta ask yourself big questions. We all meditate.
Sam, what do you want to do in this time?
I'm gonna make sure that everything is still working and nothing is leaking too much.
If you really want a number,
Ah, it's 100 years.
it's 50 years in the
100
US.
years.
How many kobold years?
Well, kobolds live a long time. 12. I don't know. Just 12.
Technically,
Technically,
it could be right as someone dies and after they're buried, because for archaeology, grave robbing is digging up a body for personal gain. However, archaeology is digging up a thing for purposes of information and education. So
On top of personal gain.
Yeah, on top of a personal gain.
so I can dig up, say, one of the presidents that died recently.
And call it archaeological.
Yes.
And donate the things to museums.
Yeah.
No, that's the desecration of a dead body. Egyptians aren't people. Keep up, guys.
Okay. Right, they're mummies.
But I can dig up a Egyptian thing that is 5 years old.
Yes.
Okay, so is anybody going to be doing anything during our next session of waiting for Sandstorm to quiet down?
Yeah. There are tables you can dismantle, chairs if you really
Sophie
wanted to
update.
dismantle. What?
What does Sophie update? What's Sophie do?
Okur is teaching Sophie Draconic.
Can Peb assist to teach her curse words in Kobold?
Can I bind his mouth shut?
It's already done. Don't worry about it.
So you're going up to Sophie, and who's your
Hey,
accomplice?
Mama!
Who's your accomplice in this matter? Is it Sam?
I think it would be me.
Okay. Okay. What draconic word do you teach her, and what do you say it actually means?
Teacher dick.
No.
I don't think we would have a
No.
word for that,
No.
actually.
Also, you're not teaching a child that word. No.
What do you mean? It's like teaching. It's like teaching.
Oh my gosh, no. No, no. Do not try to justify it. Do not try to justify it.
Don't justify it.
No.
I was
The
gonna,
answer is
I
no.
was gonna say it's like going
Probably
to a
her
kid.
around her dad, anyways.
It's like going to a kid and telling them that the Spanish word for fuck is friend.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we probably teach them bastard.
Bastard.
No.
The equivalent of bastard.
Bastard. Okay.
No.
Yep.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
What do
And I'm going to teach her that word is the word for sand.
No.
you
Yes.
want to teach Sophie that draconic bastard means sand?
If you attempt to deceive her, I will explain in common that you are lying.
Roll stealth, Pep, and Sam. Zoru, roll insight.
Oh my gosh.
Sophie's- I rolled a 1.
Cut immediately.
Cut before you even start. Uh,
Unless Zoro gets a 1 as well.
yeah. Zoro insight.
So me and Sam's plot to teach Sophie that bastard or Sand is bastard did not work.
Yes. Your scheme to teach Sophie swear words fails.
This is why we can't have nice.
Okay, as a joke, I added 100, but I also rolled an 18.
Yeah.
My parental insight is on point.
Nice.
Oh, Curse the mom and Zoro's the dad. Perfect.
Woo.
I thought we thought Peb was the dad.
Peb is the fun uncle.
Stepdad.
Fun uncle.
Hey, wheelchair, step off my kid.
And I'm that crazy religious aunt.
You're the strange aunt. Yeah.
I'm a strange aunt. Pray to God.
Hell yeah. Praise
And
Cordova.
I'm the deranged uncle.
Yeah, you're on the range uncle.
After being scolded, Peb will actually contribute to teaching Sophie things proper. I'll try to help teach her the draconic word for hungry.
Okay.
Gonna
Roll performance.
I continue to watch over and observe all sessions.
What are you
We
doing?
both
Sam?
rolled 10s.
What are you doing, Sam?
I might be informing her that it means something else.
What does?
I'm gonna because
Hungry?
no one else understands English very well except for
Flat 10.
Except for me.
Except
Yeah,
for
Yep.
Zoro.
except for Zorus, so I need to be
Yup.
stealthy. I need to be stealthy, but I
Yup.
think I will teach.
I'm directly watching you. You cannot subterfuge me.
So you can teach her. You see, if you teach her the word and tell her a different meaning, I will hear her say the word for food or hungry, but she'll be thinking it means something else.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay, Zoro, roll inside.
That's a 19.
Roll for parental guidance. Two. All right, what does hungry mean, Sam?
Okay, now I should think of what it would mean.
You could tell her it means she has to poop.
I don't want to do anything that would harm us.
You could do something mild, like tell her it means rat. So that way we hand her a rat when she says she's hungry.
I mean, no, I'm not laughing if that's not fun.
I'm gonna tell her it means bird. I'm gonna say bird.
Why?
Because I like birds, and I don't
You
want to teach her
just-
anything that's. I could teach her that means danger, but that would be a hindrance to most people. I could
What are
teach
you
her
talking
that.
What
have
is the
to have
purpose of that?
I don't know. It's just being a nuisance. The whole point is to be a nuisance. I don't like this child.
Oh my gosh.
I will not help this child. This child will be detrimented. So it now means bird.
Draconic hungry
Okay.
means bird. Got it.
Well, I'm not going to try to teach Sophie anything. I'm just going to tell her that, who's the guy talking to her?
Sam.
Me.
I'm gonna
And then
tell her
I'm
that
talking to
Sam
Sam.
just doesn't generally like her very much and will probably try to kill her.
Yes, it is very clear that I do not like this child. Even though this child has saved me 3 times?
4 now.
4? 4.
Everybody likes a child but Sam.
still want to eat that child.
He
Nothing's
craves
stopping
the
me.
elven meat.
You know, dwarves are only proficient in axes because knife ears live in trees.
Yep.
Okay.
And so the kobolds.
Okay.
Kobolds are proficient with pickaxes because gnomes live underground.
I thought they
And
lived
so
in-
do
I thought they-
shinies.
I thought they lived in mushrooms.
Nope.
They live in logs and trees.
Gnomes live underground.
Do they?
Yep.
Yes.
I thought they-
The entrances to their houses are usually mushrooms, though.
Come on, even Narnia got that one right.
Also, it's well-established D&D lore because that gnomes and kobolds hate gnomes because reasons underground conflicting.
They also don't like gnomes because glitter gold trapped Curdle Mock in an endless maze.
I think
Okay,
gnomes
now you're
also,
lost me.
I think kobolds enslaved gnomes, or gnomes enslaved kobolds at one point too.
Or both.
Neither. Dragons enslaved kobolds.
There you go.
I'm trying to remember all the kobold lore hate between gnomes and kobolds.
You
The
know,
dragons-
the
the dragons-
gnomes,
the
kobold
dragons-
hate-
The dragons first made the Dragonborn in order as a slave race, and then there was a revolution. So they made a weaker race, kobolds, as a slave race, and then there was a revolution.
Man.
It's happened twice. It worked neither times.
Pretty sure that gnomes they like gold and treasures and stuff, and I think kobolds' hatred of them started back whenever they were slaves to the dragons, because dragons hoarded gold and stuff, and then gnomes would steal it.
You know what?
Tiamat probably isn't
We all
favorable
need to
them.
teach her the word for no, or a very insulting word in Draconic for gnome.
We're gonna teach her the N word for gnome.
Yes.
No.
Not exactly, but yes.
Tall hat.
Tall hat.
Tall hats.
Yes.
So that's the
Teach her.
biggest thing on a gnome is their freaking hats.
Garden gnomes, perhaps.
Gnome gnomes wear hats too.
Okay.
I say it's be hoser.
It's Hoser.
Yes, hoser.
Hoser
The
sounds
Draconic
too much
word
like a
hoser
name though.
means gnome.
It's a Canadian salt, eh?
Oh yeah, that's just
Hoser.
a Canadian insult there, you know. Just a little bit of a hoser, you know.
Wait a minute, isn't a hoser like a t-shirt or something?
Oh no, hoser's just a Canadian redneck, don't you know?
Okay.
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 That's
I
we're
believe
all
it.
in agreement to
Like
teach her that
Canada.
gnomes are called hosers in Draconic.
I'm not in agreement, but I'm not exactly against it.
You're not in agreement, but you're not exactly against it. That means you're in
I
agreement.
don't know. It means it sounds kind of ridiculous, but okay.
It also makes sense that we would teach her that.
All right.
Uh,
But like, is this a word we just made up?
We're only using the word hoser here because it's a known insulting word, and it's actually an insult. Canadians, referring to rednecks in Canada. That's the reason we're using that word right now.
But hoser's more of an insult to Canadians than redneck is to Americans.
Yep, because redneck.
I don't know
Because
a single,
Americans
I don't
embrace
know a
it.
single redneck who actually thinks of the word redneck as an insult.
Exactly.
Usually it's whenever you call like prissy proper people, compare
Yep.
them to redneck, that it's an insult.
Or if we call rednecks hillbillies, that'll actually insult them.
That, no, hey now, listen here, buddy.
that's basically the equivalent of calling someone a hoser.
Okay.
So we're basically teaching her that gnomes are called hillbillies.
You know, the best
Okay.
part is that the draconic word for gnome is gnome.
Known is gnome.
Yeah, because it's a
What the heck
it's
does
a
that mean?
it's a race name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we all need to roll on deception.
Yes.
We don't. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Roll deception.
I refuse to deceive the child, but I will not stop everyone else from doing it.
That's 7 to lie to the child.
That's
I've got
flat
to
15.
let you guys have some fun. Just know whenever she gets older and she goes out and makes friends and she uses that word and everybody laughs at her, it's your all fault. You're
Yeah,
gonna come home
that'll be the worst
crying.
thing that'll happen to her. She'll go
You're
crying
gonna come
to
home
her father.
crying, and then I'm gonna have to tell her that
You
I
see-
let a terrible joke happen to her. No, the more I think about this, the worse this is. I don't really want
I think
to
it
do
sounds better because since we're trying to adopt her into the kobold culture, if she insults gnomes every time she refers to them, she's gonna make more friends a lot faster.
That's also true, but do we? I mean,
Nas, what are you doing in this time while they teach Sophie swear words for gnome?
you got to
I
remember my character's a bit of an outsider. I don't really like
But you're a
folk
kobold,
culture
you
that
hate
much.
gnomes.
I do hate gnomes. The kobolds are much better.
No, I think
You
the
know,
best part
Uncle
is
Ruckus
gnome.
from
Kobolds hate gnomes, but I don't think gnomes hate kobolds.
Boondocks.
Yeah.
Is that how it is? I can't remember.
Gnomes are indifferent to kobolds. They hate them as much as they hate goblins.
There you go. They're both
Right.
nuisances.
But kobolds have extra hate for gnomes.
There you go.
Yes.
Like, we don't like goblins that much, but our ideals align more than the gnomes' do.
Actually, I think
Again, I really just think it's because of the dragon cult. That's my theory.
that kobolds don't like gnomes.
It's an ancestral, hereditary kind of hatred that kobolds have towards gnomes because
No,
gnomes would hoard
they don't
dragon
like-
gold.
They don't like gnomes because the gnome god Glittergold trapped Girdlebach. It's quite literally it. It's the actual
I
lore.
don't know who Curlbach or Glittergold is, but I do
Glittergold-
know
That's
that
because
gnomes steal
Glittergold-
dragon gold.
Glittergold is the gnomish god. Girdlemach is the kobold god.
Ah.
You guys think he's
Neat.
in the
I didn't go to kobold Sunday school, so I don't know this. I'm a kobold atheist.
kobolds.
You're a kobold.
You don't believe
who
in
has a
Girdlemach?
soul dragon.
You don't
Who has a
believe
soul
Didn't
in
you meet one of our
We don't
gods,
talk
though?
about that. No.
Yes.
The big bone dragon.
Oh, the big bone. No, that's just a dragon. He's not a. No. I don't
Yeah,
believe.
that is a god. That, to the kobolds, that is a god.
No, obviously that was evolution. Okay.
Obviously, it was a what?
Undead vampire beast. Was a
What?
product of evolution.
What did
I'm
you
gonna
call
try
it?
it.
Oh, hold
I'm
on,
gonna
say
try
that
it.
again. A what?
The giant undead vampire dragon is obviously a product of evolution.
What about the fucking dragon turtle?
Oh dear gosh.
What, you showed him a picture? I thought you showed a picture of him earlier with like what he was called.
Oh,
All I read was large undead vampiric Dragolich, something like that.
oh, the vampiric Draco Lich is a different one.
Oh, okay.
It's the one that the shadow.
Anyway, as I said, definitely a product of you know.
Wizards.
I'm sorry, I can't say it with a straight face. No, I was gonna. No, there is no wizards because there is no magic. Don't believe in magic. Even though I have a soul dragon, I don't believe in magic.
And you see magic happening all the time. You still
I'm
can
a
see
ranger.
that.
I can use magic. Have you
You
ever
call
seen
it
me
luck.
use
You call
magic?
it luck. You call it luck. You don't believe in the Force.
I can't use magic because I don't believe in magic.
You're casting
Well,
your spell
you-
right now. No, this is science.
No, this is don't.
This is
don't
just
worry
because I'm
about how
awesome.
I conjure back to life this soul dragon. Don't worry about that. This is all related to science. Okay?
Oh dear.
He has a very, very good camouflage sense, and he simply disappears whenever I don't need him, or whenever he appears to die. He does a possum thing.
You
He plays
guys,
dead,
you
disappears, and
guys in the
shows up.
volcano met Zatu the Feathered, which is a skeletal dragon, a feathered skeleton dragon, and then there's Thasbar the Lasting, who's a Draco Lich. Is there a big difference? No.
To the kobolds, yes.
We really need to get out.
Anyway,
So
Nice.
why are we on a train that is filling with sand because of a mystical sandstorm? Are we near a desert?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Zoro kind of comes out of his I don't know, his mindset, wherever he drifts off to. And he kind of looks around and is like, where the heck are we? I'm so
Good
worried about
question.
tables and wedges and big words, hurt brain. Anyway, where are we?
we are not Kitara.
I mean, he's right.
You indeed are not in Qatar.
He's right. We're not in Kitara.
And we're on our way somewhere.
Is there a lot of grass outside?
There's a lot of sand.
No.
No.
Like
There
one
is
would to
bastard
a
outside.
child.
There's bastard outside. Sophie points out the window and says the draconic word bastard, meaning sand.
God.
Pep nods.
You can just kind of see my jaw crease as I'm clenching my teeth. I grab the nearest hard, long, stick-like thing, and decide not to whack Teb over the head with it.
Haven't had enough injuries.
The longest, the longest stick-like thing you find is bolted into the floor.
I have a bow on my back.
That is fair.
Okay.
You know,
Nas, what are you doing at this time?
Because I don't want to break it. I don't want to do anything.
I'm just silently praying.
Okay.
There's nothing else to do. So I'm just praying.
No one's investigating this car any further?
Can I? Actually, I would like to, because I haven't.
Okay.
Peb is going
I
to
don't
do
even
another
know
long
what's around
rest.
me.
Looking at your back horn, it looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
Ignore that.
You know what the worst part is? I'm looking at it, it just looks like a bunch of maggots.
Ew.
At some angles.
You're talking about my bandages?
Yeah, it looks like at the headpiece at certain angles just looks like a bunch of maggots.
You see, I never said kobolds were good at cloth wrapping.
Roll investigation there, Zoro.
With advantage.
Yes.
I got 12 plus 3, 15.
Okay. You see above, most of the tables are above seat glove compartments. You know that you'd normally see on airplanes.
Ah.
Maybe that's why we didn't see any purses.
Can I open these glove compartments, or are they locked in some fashion?
No, they're open. They're unlockable. Some of them are already open. But opening some, there are maybe about 6 or 7 forgotten suitcases.
Time to bust open some suitcases. I drag them all out and kind of orderly pick from smallest to largest the ones I will open.
Okay. The smallest one is a small pink suitcase with one of those pulley handles, 2 small wheels at the bottom. And it's got a image of some sort of brown-haired humanoid figure and an ape.
And an ape.
It's a monkey and a man.
What?
A monkey
Have
and
we
a
ever
man.
seen? Have we ever seen an ape?
Monkey and a girl. I don't
A
think
monkey
you
and a girl.
have an ape and a girl.
Okay.
It's just a very hairy human. What do you
Oh,
mean?
look at this. It's freaking ugly. What kind of ape is it?
Well, it's
Is ape
only.
is like, ape is like a species. Is it like a gorilla or like an orangutan?
Well, as far as we're concerned, it's a human. It's a human too. It's just a very peculiar human.
Yeah,
Not as
but-
ugly as normal humans, though, from a kobold perspective.
The person on the bag is wearing the humanoid figure on the bag is wearing a bag, and the bag they wear has a face.
Okay, I know where this is going.
It's a Halloween costume.
What?
I'm going to assume the ape-like figure has boots.
Oh, bye, Zorro.
No, it's got gloves.
Oh, is it purple?
Sure.
Zorro.
Is
Zorro,
Zorro
come back.
dead?
What do you mean? It's Loretta and gloves.
Okay.
favored French teaching program.
You mean Elvish teaching?
Then I
Zorro,
love-
come back.
No. It's famous dwarvish teaching program.
Yes.
Okay, what did I miss?
the
The
joke.
explanation.
The joke.
Oh, okay.
The reference.
Neat.
Pep asked if the orangutan had boots. I said no, it has gloves.
Well, I just say it's freaking ugly, and I kind of toss it aside a little bit.
All right.
Is that all that's in it? Is it a small?
No.
picture?
That was on the bag. You know how some bags, like children bags, have like those things on the front of
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
like
yeah.
embroidery. Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So we assume
Alright,
it's a
so
monkey's
I'm gonna-
bag.
Monkey bag.
Yes, of course we assume it's the monkey's bag. Why would children have their own bag?
So inside the bag there is a 12-pack
Kobold
of
logic.
there's 12
Cigarettes? Yeah, first.
Yes.
child.
It's a dwarven child, after all, of course.
No, it's a 12-pack of beer.
Yes.
No, really,
No,
really what is it?
Some sort of 12-pack of of some sort of kind of like cotton type pants.
Well, oh no.
Also known as
Cotton.
diapers.
Yay.
There is a rattle. There's a pacifier, a small orangutan doll that mimics the one on the bag.
Is there an axe in there?
Yes, there's a full-on axe. Teach
Yeah.
young.
Is
There's
there
a-
a mini axe?
Yes, there's a keychain.
Each young is
There's
just
a
engraved into the
keychain
side of the
axe.
handle.
Keychain axe.
That
No,
I
says
would
teach
expect the
young.
rattle to look like an axe.
Yes, the rattle
There
is a
you
plastic
go.
axe. There you go.
There you go.
Teach young.
All right.
Teach them young to wield an axe.
Is
And
that
there's
all
a
that's in
there's
it?
a kind of like a green wire type necklace that has like a single humanoid tooth like plastic capsule in it, and when you shake it, it rattles.
Oh gosh. I don't much care for children's things. Does anybody want this?
Sophie.
There's diapers in it. You can wear them as pants.
You could probably use them to throw a curve or Sophie.
Sophie doesn't wear
Make
diapers.
padded armor out of
I
it.
take this small toy axe with a rattle in it, and I say, "Give this to the big baby," and I throw it, and it lands directly on Peb.
Heb wakes up.
Hi, Jack.
Yes.
I assume I don't know how diapers work.
Not in the slightest.
Okay. Then I
Yes, please
wouldn't
put it
know
on your
about
head.
You wouldn't know what?
About the powder on the inside.
The what?
The powder.
Powder.
The powder
What
that
powder?
when it expands.
Do you actually know what diapers are? There's no what powder?
He was talking about more modern, advanced diapers.
Yeah. Not like just a piece of cloth. Are these the cloth diapers or the diapers?
Cloth. Kind of.
Kind
Uh,
of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yesn't.
Yesn't.
I think we're digging too deep. He hasn't thought this far ahead.
No, it
No.
it is a rather I would say it's a rather new type. Like, I wouldn't say this generation new, but maybe if you went back 4 generations. That
So it
type?
won't have the powder.
It's
What powder?
well, some
There's a
diapers
powder
have-
inside of diapers that is what allows it to stay dry. Because as soon as the powder gets wet, it turns into a gel. So if you cut open a diaper,
Ew.
there's a powder inside.
Sounds like you haven't changed a diaper recently.
No, I have changed the diaper recently. That's why I'm asking. What freaking powder? I don't see any powder.
It's usually in the diaper,
Yeah.
not in
Well-
the diaper. Like if you open a diaper up, it's not on the diaper anywhere. It's inside.
Okay.
I'll say you figure out
Okay.
if that powdery gel is in the if that powder is in the diaper when you open the diaper.
I throw the diapers everywhere.
Yes. Diaper party. Peb is going to take one and use it as a pillow for his nap.
There you go. There you go. Don't say I never did it.
If a diaper lands on me, I'm just gonna throw it back to Zoro.
I didn't say I was throwing them at anyone. I just said I threw them to the side. Like,
You said throw them
I
everywhere.
think these
I
ones
threw
might
them
actually have
everywhere. Everywhere
sponge-
where I wasn't.
something like something like sponge in them.
Ew.
Ew.
Why diaper? I don't know.
All right, so Peb's going back
Next.
to his long rest.
Damn. Now you actually have to make.
Next
Now I actually have to
bag.
think.
You don't.
You're welcome.
Don't think about this anymore. They're diapers. They're
Dude,
cloth
this is
diapers.
important.
They're old diapers because they're dwarven. Dwarvens have hard hands. They don't need pad.
All right.
Kazoo.
What's up, guys?
Is that a kazoo?
Yes.
You guys talk to one another. I'll be right back.
Kyla's
Oh, no.
calling me.
No, kazoo.
I'm gonna go walk over to Sophie and hand her the monkey.
Okay. Why do you have a kazoo, Joe?
Kyla.
Reject Elvin. Become monkey.
I'm guessing he has a kazoo because Kyla.
That is fair.
Is that the reason you have a kazoo, Joe? Joe?
Joe just said
Yeah.
Kylo walked in the room.
That's, you know,
Oh, God.
I know we need cereal, so I'm gonna get cereal.
Cereal. I like
Hey,
cereal.
I love cereal.
What kind of cereal?
Bro, Captain Crunch all the way.
Nah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best kind of cereal.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good. It is good. But its flavor becomes bland in
Just sugar.
excess. Its flavor becomes bland in excess. And it's not cinnamon. That's the thing that ticks me off. It's not cinnamon. It doesn't even pretend to be cinnamon. It's
It just
just
tastes like
sugar.
sugar. And that's what makes
It's
it amazing.
not cinnamon. The only reason they put cinnamon on there is because they didn't want to say
Sounds healthy.
sugar toast crunch. It doesn't sound as good.
Exactly. It also
There is
makes it-
no cinnamon in that stuff.
Is this still D&D?
Yes.
We're talking about cereal.
Wait,
Exactly.
we're distracting the stream right now while Hijack is doing something.
Let's distract
Leave
the
down in the comments, stream. What is your favorite cereal? Let's see some answers. If we don't, we're gonna turn off the stream.
What's your favorite cereal? You two? Write a comment down below. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. Be notified with the bell icon in the bottom right corner. And don't forget, there's a giveaway every episode.
And now back to the countdown. Number 15, Cobalt Foot Cobbler.
man. Did you know?
You know
someone, did you know someone in this game is really into Cinderace?
Who could
Did
that
you
be?
know that this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the online massive multiplayer game with over 6 million champions? My favorite.
There aren't actually 6 million champions. It's not a It's not a massive multi online
you mean?
whatever. And also, it really sucks.
Scott, what you mean is today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, one of the biggest mobile role-playing games of 2019, and it's totally free. Currently, almost 10 million users have joined Raid over the last 6
It's
months.
not a
And it's one of the most
role-playing
impressive
game.
games in its class with the detailed models, environments, and 260 frames per second animations.
My
All the
favorite
champions in the
champion
game have been
Ninja.
customized with unique gear that can change your statistics and buffs. The dungeon bosses have
Why-
skills of
Why is
their
there a
own.
Raid Shadow Legends
I'm
ad?
back.
Why is there a Raid Shadow Legends ad?
Because
Are you strong enough to fight the legendary mystical tower?
We devolve.
All bosses.
In all seriousness, non-spawn.
Raid
Because
Shadow
we can't.
Legends, the most annoying MMORPG that isn't really an MMO.
It's not. It's really not.
And it's not an RPG.
And it also doesn't have 600 characters or whatever it says.
This stream is sponsored by Dollar Tree Club.
It's not.
This
Oh,
I
okay.
can't say that.
I
9,000.
don't know if anyone remembers this, but this happened like a way previous stream, not on D&D, but it was actually Dark Souls. I said I wanted Ruffles Chips to sponsor me,
Oh yeah.
and then and then YouTube went and
No.
said
No.
we're demonetizing this video for supporting
Oh my gosh.
for supporting a what was it, terrorist group,
A
What?
terrorist group?
a terrorist organization.
Ruffles?
Ruffles Chips. You hear it now, folks. Ruffle Chip terrorist group apparently.
Although
interesting.
they're all dressed are amazing. You have to admit.
I'd fucking love to be sponsored by Ruffles Chips.
NordVPN.
No,
Especially if it wasn't terrorist.
Oh, by the way, guys, you contributed to the shopping list. Good job.
Woo, we did it.
Woo!
Yep, we're gonna
What
cinnamon
shopping
toast
list?
crunch and
Oh, right.
Captain
Yeah, that
Crunch.
shopping list.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch and NordVPN. What?
And Raid Shadow Legends.
yes, don't forget that last one.
The
And
Raid
hentai?
Shadow Legends.
With
You know
extra
how to
gravy-
spend
with
$100
extra
gravy.
in Raid
But
Shadow
I just
Legends
remembered there's
characters.
something else I forgot to add to the list.
Water.
Tostito salsa.
Tostitos salsa. Nice.
Tostitos queso con salsa.
Okay, back into this.
Grub what you love.
Oh, right. Bag. Next bag.
Next bag.
Hopefully not one with diapers.
Oh, but yes, to answer everyone's question about the kazoo, yes, the kazoo was a gift from Kyla.
The next one is filled with diapers of the adult variety.
I immediately throw them off of the train. Breaking another
Are you
window,
sure you want to
causing
open a
another
window
massive
or door?
sandstorm.
I will
No,
dive
I'm
back
not
into
gonna
the
open the window. I'm going to break a window.
I can't.
Again, after all the trouble.
After all the trouble we went through, you're gonna break a window.
What the heck is that Grubhub ad? It's like Grubhub
Grubhub
have
deals
deals.
got you parks.
Kind of deals that make
Okay.
a boogie.
What is the next? What does the next bag have?
The next bag actually has some just general clothing, some. There's a small bag of trail mix.
Yum.
Grubhub coupons.
And there is a bag filled with. There's this. A bag filled with toiletries.
toiletries, so that's
Eat the
ridiculous.
toothpaste.
Ew.
Eat the toothpaste.
I mean, you
It's
could.
minty.
Bag within the bag.
You
Right.
could. You could eat a toothpaste. No. Okay, now we have to have the discussion. Would kobolds like mint?
Yes.
What
Wow.
kind of mint is it?
They
No,
eat
no.
Spearmint or
mint.
peppermint?
Green mint.
It makes our burp spicy. We like it.
Spearmint.
Mint is just cold spicy.
By the way,
Yes.
where are we at? We're looking at bags now.
Is that your hot take, Hijack?
Still
Yes.
on
I'm
the
looking
train.
Mint
at
is,
that
that's my
fact.
hot take. Mint is cold
We're
spicy.
still on a train. God.
Yes, we're
I'm
still
sure
on
that'd
the
be a
train.
cold thing.
Yeah,
I'm looking at backpacks.
this is the train episode. Remember, Scout?
I don't want to see Tom.
Hop
is
can
it?
recommend everyone sleep.
I already
So
said
we-
sleep.
We can
I'm
fast
only halfway
forward.
through my bags. I've only gotten through 3 of them.
All right, next bag.
Next bag.
I want a bag.
I'll give you the diaper bag.
No.
Could I have the monkey on it?
This one has a train station map.
Hmm.
Has a pair of sunglasses.
I put
Yay.
them on immediately.
You gain +1 swagger.
All right. I'm gonna add that to my charisma score.
I'm gonna add +1 to my charisma.
Hell
All right.
Because
add-
DM said so, is what I'm gonna put in the description of that.
Because DM said so.
Yes.
Hijack.
Indeed.
Yes.
What kind of sunglasses are they? Are they like aviators?
They're
Or are they
Fay-Bands.
some sporty
Aviators.
sunglasses?
They're Fay-Bands.
Fade.
Fay-Bands.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
I'm still gonna wear them.
I was expecting you to tell me Gurren Lagann glasses or something.
Dude.
Would I know what a map is used for?
Yes.
Would you know what a map?
I am intelligent. I can speak some English. Little.
You know
little.
what a map is for.
It's
His map
my
is in
map
English.
though.
Do
It's my
you
map.
know? Do you know he has a map?
Yeah, that's the real question here. I'm the one opening those bags. I'm the one who found them.
What's the
I
double
shared
R?
you guys the diapers. You want me to share everything? God, fine.
Yes, you found the tiny pillows. Peb is grateful for the tiny pillow.
Yes.
Peb likes his tiny pillow now.
Peb love tiny pillow.
It's his new favorite pillow.
Thank you for tiny pillow. It's got a little. They're pink and they got like a little a bear on it because for some reason people gender everything.
Oh
Yes.
It's Wuggies.
Of course it's Wuggies.
It's Wuggies.
I thought it was Uggies.
No, it's Wuggies.
Chuggies.
It's
With a
it's
double.
Chuggas.
Choo choos.
It's Chuggas brand diaper. Chuggies.
Yes.
Hi, Chuggas.
Chingos.
Flachinkos.
No, not that one. That one's a little close.
This is cursed.
But yeah, it's got a pair of glasses, more toiletries,
Map.
map, some general daily clothing, and a single laminated clover.
I keep the clover.
Okay.
I allow my clanmates to go through everything else.
The fourth bag is actually locked.
The fourth bag is locked. By what kind of lock?
It's a code-based lock, padlock, and it's one of those bags that are actually slash resistant.
Hmm. Okay. So, how many things on the code?
It's one of those like sideways going one that have like
Mhm.
5-6 letters.
5 or 6.
We're not playing fucking Wordle.
Listen. 5 or 6.
6.
6. And they're words, not numbers.
Letters.
I mean, they're letters.
They're
Okay.
letters.
Okay.
Well, technically they're runes. They're dwarvish.
Oh, they're runes.
Runes.
They're dwarvish
Oh, crap.
letters.
Well, I can't read Dwarvish anyway, so I was going to do this anyway. I
can
make sure they're all the same shape of rune and then go through each.
You know somebody that probably knows Dwarvish?
I go through each and every one.
Okay.
How many different runes are in each slot?
Hi, Jack.
He gave up.
I'm braining. I'm braining.
Runes are in each slot. I will help you brain. I have calculator in hand.
Insert Alex Jones hacking into the Matrix sound effect.
There's normally 1 through 0 in a lock.
There would be 52.
52 on each one.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Hey guys, this is
That's
the
not that
Cobalt.
bad. That's not that bad.
Hey guys,
That's
this is
1,872 different combinations.
Hey guys, this is the Cobalt Lucky Picking Lore. Today we have a specifically interesting lock. It has 52 slots in each fucking slot.
Let's say
It's quite
it takes
literally
me...
every dial is every letter in the dwarvish alphabet, in both capital and
Okay.
non-capital.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So if we let's say it takes me, there's 6 dials, and I've got little fingies. So let's say it takes me 2 minutes to put in each one of those 1,800 different things. That's going to be about 3,744 minutes. Divided by 16 hours, it's 62 hours. That is let's see, that is 612 cycles. So
3 days.
divided by 12, 5.2. There you go. 3 days.
3 days.
I am going to sit here for 3 days. This is what I will do for 3 days. But first, before I start that adventure, let's see is it the last box or the last 2 boxes?
Now, the second problem is, what if you start forgetting what runes you've done and not done?
There is plenty of sand. I will write it down.
All combinations you're gonna write down in sand.
There's an easier way to do this.
Actually, I don't need to write down every single combination. I just need to write down what rune I started with and what rune I've moved on to. I will teach myself Dwarven. I will at least be able to recognize symbols. I won't have any idea what they mean, but I will recognize them by the time this is done.
There's an easier way to do this.
You all see Zoru just grinding away at
What is
this
your
one
easier
lock.
way? What is your easier way? We have no idea what any of these symbols mean, which means we can't actually start from the middle and work our way towards the other middles and then their middles, like you would for a normal lock.
I can smite the lock.
You can smite the lock. What happens if you break the lock and I can no longer open it? Have you ever tried to break a lock before?
No, but I think
You can end up breaking the lock in such a way to where the lock is broken shut.
Sus is just kind
Especially
of
on suitcases.
Sus is just kind of watching you, arms folded over one another.
Oh yeah, Sus is a rogue. Does he have lockpicking tools?
He doesn't have the tools, but he knows how to do it.
Who?
Don't
Sus.
worry about it.
Oh, yeah, right. Mr. Dark Shadow over there.
Yeah,
You
Mr.
start
Edge.
hearing ominous whispering in your ears, Zoru.
No. Where is it coming from? I immediately get up, stop what I'm doing. Where is it coming from? Investigation roll now.
Roll insight.
No, I'm rolling investigation. I can hear it. I know it's there.
Roll investigation.
rolling investigation. I will get it this time. I will freaking get it this time. Roll 2.
No, you don't get it.
2d20 plus 3.
That's it. You lose. Good day, sir.
16 plus 3, 19. Deception. Bucko.
No
He's
clue
got
in the
absolutely
slightest.
nothing to worry about.
No clue in the slightest.
He's got absolutely nothing to worry about with plus 11 deception.
I'm just given the Zoru Avatar Ray-Bans.
Oh,
You mean Fey-Bands?
Yes, Ray-Bans.
Ray-Bans are a sick headphone set that can charge and last for several hours on a flight or anything. And it goes great with an audiobook. And this is another ad.
I thought it was called Raycons.
Shh.
No, those are Faycons.
Anyway, so what are in the other bags?
Man, this stream must suck with all these sponsors.
It's just bland. Okay. In this next bag, you find a flyer.
By the way, we're loot boxing right now.
Yes.
We are loot boxing.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
In the next, in the next bag, you find a poster, a notebook, a sketchbook, a bunch of fan merchandise of people who are also on the fronts of these notebooks.
Oh no.
A
I
toothbrush.
think they just got back from DwarfCon.
A toothbrush that actually has like the like a bobblehead at the end of it that kind of looks like a snow globe.
Oh, that's so cute.
Three Pez
And
dispensers.
useless.
Three Pez dispensers, each one of them of a different figure.
I don't think I would know what a Pez dispenser is, so that's going to be pretty useless.
And a orange bottle with a strange lid.
How strange.
It's plastic. It's got arrows on it, and when you twist it, it just keeps twisting.
I don't know how childbirth locks
It also
work.
has very strange looking beans inside of it.
Beans?
Yes, beans.
Is it one of those things that you like squeeze it a lot and it turns it into a slushie?
No. It's a pill bottle.
Oh. Orange, weird lid, beans. Yeah, I should have figured that out sooner. Anyway, I don't know how childproof locks work, so I throw it. Was that the last one, or was there one more?
There's one more.
Okay, what's in the last one?
A bomb! No. No.
Now we can kill the sandstorm!
I hope there's a pocket watch.
Sure.
That way we can think it's a bomb when we get to ticking.
Yes.
Do we even know how bombs work, though?
I'm sure Sam does. I'm sure he makes bombs.
And I'm pretty I know what a pocket watch is.
Inside this
feel like
bag,
you would-
there is
Cosmetic skin.
There's a skin suit. No.
Oh my.
It's a fursuit.
Yes.
No.
First
no,
suit in
no,
this
no,
bag.
No. You were going to say something so much better.
Thank you, Kazoo.
It's a bunny fursuit.
Yes.
Made of rabbled skin.
You find a spell storing bubble.
I find a what?
No, you do not find something from the other campaign.
Wait, is it a latex suit?
There is a photo of a
Okay.
humanoid farmer with a straw hat holding a lead that goes to a gray horse who is cross-eyed and wearing a sombrero.
Ah!
Hmm.
There
Got one of
is a
those.
pair of overalls, some plaid shirts, a circular locket, and there is a train ticket, and a single like a small. You know how people do like lockets of hair.
Oh no.
This is a locket of horsehair, and it is gray, just like that horse.
Wait, you said the horse is cross-eyed.
The horse is cross-eyed and wearing a sombrero.
This is who I think it
It
is.
is exactly who you think it is.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea who it is. I see the picture and the horsehair, and I say,
And
"Those
it
are
has- it
freaking
has the- it has
weird,
the-
man."
It has the common word for the name of the horse.
The name of the horse being.
Jeffrey.
And what name would that be?
Jameson.
Hijack?
Why don't you tell us?
Hi, George.
This is George.
His
Put
name
the
is George.
scream.
Jeff.
To see Zoru now. To see his Fey bands.
Fey Band.
Joe. John.
It's George.
George.
Jimmy.
It's the
Okay,
Star Wars.
I go back a bit to the notebook and the sketchbook.
Mhm.
I opened those. What are in those? Last time I opened one of these, a skeleton tried to kill us all. So
You still have that book, don't you?
I do still have that.
The
Yes.
skeleton jumps out of the page and tries to kill you. No. Not again!
I gather another for my army.
That's what lives in
Slowly
books.
become a necromancer.
Someone pissed off
Like,
the
I mean-
Lorax in this world.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I'm also a necromancer. Haha, skeletons in your books, kids.
Yes.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trees say "fuck you."
The trees say "fuck you."
But why in the hell are they speaking Vietnamese?
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Hunt your
The
fire!
trees say I have proficiency in necromancies. No, inside this book you see a bunch
The
of these
root trees say they
sketchings
have the
and
root of all
drawings.
evil.
Sketchings of drawings of these three particular people with kind of notes around them, each one in
In.
common.
Inside the book.
They're in common.
No one said Zoru could read common.
I don't know how to read common. I only know how to speak it from listening to guards and their
Wait, no.
travelings whenever they come by on their
Only I
patrol.
can semi-read.
Wait. Would it be common? Where are they from?
There's also the fact that Sophie can't read either.
Some
I
can
think-
read a little bit, I think.
I think she can read her name.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, yeah. I think that's how far we got with teaching her to read.
Yeah. It would be common. It would be in common.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to read common, so it looks the exact same as dwarf to me.
It's just more scribbles.
It's more scribbles.
You understand common.
I
Oh,
understand common. I can hear and speak common, but I've never read common.
I'm the only one who can actually read.
Who
I
was
can
it that
only
read the
semi-read.
common newspaper? Back at that bus terminal.
Oh,
So-
I summoned my psychic energy and I managed to read it. But it wasn't really reading it. I was more just saying, hey, that's a word. And it means the place we are now, which was a train station.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure there was only like 3 letters that I read. And so it was a train station, but to us it is Tron.
Tron.
This is Tron.
Tron. Yes.
Yes.
So, if by read you mean make out scribbles and then give it a name and a sound of my own that I made up, and it just so happens to match exactly what it says, then yes, I read common.
Yeah, we all assume you actually read common though. We don't know that.
You don't know that I can't. You can't prove that I can't.
Yeah. You can tell us it means whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay. So
This
are the
says you should
notes-
listen to Zoru, for he knows all. It says so right here. Yeah, see? You can see
Exactly.
for yourself. Somebody wrote it down, so it must be true.
This is the Zoru Bible. I don't believe in any other religion. Or magic. No.
You just tell us all. It's not possible to write down falsehoods. If it's written down, it's true.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I forgot. Also in the bag with the horse photo, there was also a crucifix, some sage, and a Bible. Someone's
Bible?
warding off bad spirits.
Oh.
But
Someone's warding off bad spirits.
if anyone gets that joke, I love you.
Okay. I look at the Bible, pick it up, and I immediately grab out the Necromancer book, and I put them on top of each other and set them on the floor and see what happens.
The Necromancer book eats the Bible. No.
No.
You got 2 books.
You know how messed up that would be?
What?
The Necromancer book eats the Bible.
You're making it stronger.
Yeah.
Comfy now.
That'll be funny.
It's like you
Okay,
look
I
at it,
have
you look
2
away, you
books.
look back, the Bible's gone. And the
I don't feel
necromancy-
like that's
the
what would
necroman-
happen.
The
There's
skin
a
book. The
story
skin book
very-
is slightly bigger.
And it burps.
There's a story actually in the Bible where something very much like that did happen, and it did not turn out like.
It did not go well.
No. So basically, the people they stole this object from the Israelites, and they put it in with their god. It was like a statue of a man with a bull's head, and they came back the next day, and it was completely broken and shattered. And the object that they stole from the Israelites was still there. And they were like, "We got to get rid of this thing." So that's all that reminds me of.
No, it's you just put a book on a book.
I put a book on a book and nothing happened.
Put a
Okay, I
book
put
on
them-
a book that's on a book.
I put the notebook, the sketchbook, and the
you might
writing
need to go-
utensils.
You might need
Writing
to put
utensils.
3 pieces of wood on the top and bottom, and then you get a bookshelf.
Yes.
Oh gosh. So I take the sketchbook, the notebook, the weird religious book,
Mhm.
and I shove them all in my backpack along with the writing utensils.
Your backpack.
There is, by the way, there is still in the bag with the horse photo. There is also the crucifix, the
Oh,
sage.
the crucifix.
There's crucifix, yes. There's a crucifix, sage that has been burned, and matches. There are about 10 matches left.
I take the matches as well.
There's also that, you know, those wooden. There's like those wooden burner things, and then those kind of sticks.
Question.
Those sticks.
Okay,
set
here's
themselves
what I-
lavender-
Is the
lavender-
crucifix shiny?
It is wooden.
Okay, then nobody cares.
So I'm gonna put
But
everything
it is
I
shiny
can.
wood.
Oh, gosh. So it's like it's what do you call it?
Polished.
It's polished.
Polished. There
It's
it is.
Polish.
Just like
So I
Pep's
take
skin.
everything I can make a fire with, and I take the second smallest bag, the not pink one, and I shove everything into that, zip it up, and that's now my fire bag.
Okay. Got a
Or a
suitcase.
tinderbox,
Tinder
as some might call it.
bag.
My
Yes.
tinder bag.
The smallest one could probably work as a tinderbox box holder.
Your Tinder bag.
I'm not using the pink one.
Why not?
Because
It
it's
looks
pink.
too
and-
much. No. It looks too much like the underskin of a scaled kobold.
No, it doesn't. Skull cobalt.
It's pink.
Yeah. Peb's red.
It's underskin, under the scales. Ew, it's like the insides.
It's like the
Under the
inside.
scales.
It
it's
reminds
blue.
me of corpses.
You
of
don't
dead
want the door of the
kobolds.
explorer bag?
No, I don't want the door of the explorer bag.
Aw.
I'm too macho.
Nah. You're wearing
So-
Ray-Bans.
No, that was part of the joke. I just was wondering if anyone would get it. I'm too macho with my Ray band.
By the way,
Okay,
the Bible,
Bible.
the Bible, has
The Bibble.
has text on it. You understand common runes or common letters, not the words, right?
Okay, yeah.
So the letters are M,
M
E,
B-I-B-L-E.
N, A.
I'll look at it and I'll say M E L N A. Google.
Mibble.
Google.
What?
No, because there's a video of people in Africa trying to learn the word Google, and they say Google. Google.
Google.
Google it.
MELNA.
MELNA. Like, I'll look at it and I try to think of what it could say. And I think about it for a really
Oh, it's
long
fucking Melna.
time before I finally just say,
It's fucking Melna.
It's fucking.
Does Melna on it?
It's Melna.
Of course it does. Wait. Wait. Whose bag is this?
Whose bag is this?
I have a suspicion of whose bag it might be.
I don't know whose bag it is, and I don't read or understand.
So what were all the contents of this bag again?
No, it's not.
Sage,
It's not
picture
Giblet's
of
bag.
a horse, some over.
It's not giblets.
Of course not. It'd be vessels.
It won't be Vessel's either, since Vessel only exists in one timeline.
He's been traveling.
Yeah, Melna sent him to do things.
Yeah, fair.
But there is only one of him, is the thing.
But there could be multiple objects of his. And this one could be left behind from a time he was here.
But the very same thing is he's not the Olin with the Book of Melna, so... And I'm sure his Book of Melna, he probably distributed copies.
His
Or there could be
Melna
many
would've been
books of
plated in
Melna.
Magicite.
Can I open the book? I never actually looked inside it.
You open the book.
As I struggle to try to read it, I just get frustrated and open it. Look for pictures frantically.
Is there a magazine inside with pictures?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. It's a picture.
What's on the magazine?
Hot singles in your area.
I just
Yep.
look through and it's all human meat. It's like, it's a menu.
No,
Yes.
no. It's
delicious.
a Bible of Melna, so it'll be swimsuit photos of Melna.
Pinups
Yes,
of Melna.
It's just like a nudie calendar of just Melna.
Oh my god.
It's very uncomfortable.
It's the same human every time. I don't get it.
With multiple arms and too many eyes.
On the inner page of one of the things, there is actually a diagram of a 4-armed female figure with 8 eyes and 1 eye on their shoulder. They wear a Greek type garb and
Toga.
What?
Toga.
A toga, yeah. they have in two of their arms a hammer, and in the other two, two halves of a sand timer that the top one is dripping down into the lower one.
I look at its weird symbols and I think
Is there a
that
plushie anywhere?
humans are weird. They are weird. I don't like them. They're weird.
Is there a plushie anywhere on the page?
There's like a disclaimer saying that she did not go to school with a plushie. Motherfucker. Oh yeah, I went to school with Melda. Roll deception, you bitch.
18 plus 4. Fuck!
Fuck. He rolled a nat one.
Disadvantage! Fight me!
He rolled a nat 2 with advantage.
Oh no.
He rolled 2 2s. Poor man.
And now you must wear a tutu.
Yes. I hear a voice.
That was Mega.
Omega.
It's Occur.
Okay.
Mega, more like mega late.
Occur. You've been we've all been teaching Sophie bad words.
Not all. Do not include me in all.
Yes, you did. You contributed to the gnomes.
I did not contribute.
One
You
sec.
didn't stop
I
us.
I need
simply
to
said
get,
I
I need
would
to get
not
some water,
stop.
guys. I'll be 1 second. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Uh,
Actually,
Also,
I'm gonna
wow,
continue on the
good. Who
lock.
needs water?
I'm gonna
No one
continue on
needs
the
water.
lock.
Get me a water.
Get me a lock.
we found a Bible of Melna.
The Bible. It's not the Bible, it's the Bible.
It's
The
a
Bible of Milna.
All I know is it's a very weird human menu.
It's just got a lot of text and human roots in it.
It's obviously them trying to sell themselves off as meat because they realize that they are inferior to us.
Yes.
By the way, the name of the name on the actual on the actual thing that has the name of the horse is actually all scratched out. It's very hard to make out. It's almost like someone's trying to erase the knowledge of that horse. Again, warding off bad spirits.
So far, this has been a delve into the strange, unnatural, and the what do you call it? The nostalgia references being made about other campaigns, of which I understand none, and
don't have
will so proceed to burn all said nostalgia
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
in the nearest fire.
It's not even nostalgia. It's active.
Is
It's
it active?
active.
right
It's
now?
active.
references. It's just a reference.
References. There you go. That'll be good enough.
References from the active
Please.
campaign.
Oh,
They wondered where George's owner was. Now they know.
Now they know. Now we know.
He used Melna to flee here.
Whereas
Sounds legit.
arguably worse.
I don't know. Comparatively to George,
Arguably.
it's arguably worse, but not by much. We do not speak we do not speak their name.
Somebody did.
Oh no. You guys just see a horse in the sandstorm meowing. He's bilingual.
Oh, look, it's safe out there.
He's bilingual.
Not safe.
He's wearing a tutu.
Oh,
He's ballerina.
hello, Mega. I see your text.
Okay. I also see it. Anywho. With that, 2 more days pass, so knock that food off the stuff there, Sam.
How many? It's 3 per day, right? Or is it 2 per day?
The number you have, that's just the total. It's 1 per day. That's for the group.
Oh. Oh, okay. So
The only reason it went down more before is because Peb was carrying some of the food, and he has lost it.
Ah.
Are you guys doing anything within these 2 days?
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to make something possibly to fix my 2 fingers,
Okay.
and then see if there's anything to make goggles with.
Well, we have glass shards. You could, from the broken window.
That
you
is
could,
true.
You can make some yes, you can make very strange goggles, glass shard goggles.
Well,
They-
he
they-
can. He can probably cut the glass into circles to make regular goggles. Depending on the size of the glass shards, so we should look for big glass
No,
shards.
but the glass went out of the window.
Oh. So we gotta break more glass.
Yes.
Or we have to make glass.
Yes.
Can we make fire?
I don't think so.
I can make fire.
I got Searing Smite.
I
Zoru
have
has
bonfire.
matches.
I have create bonfire.
Not Searing Smite.
You want to try to make goggles?
I
wanna
want him
try
to
to
make
make
goggles.
I'm
I
not
want
gonna
go.
be evil.
Roll Arcana, Sam, and then roll Tinkering.
Also, Peb wants
on.
goggles too.
Oh, that's a not one. Well, here's the tinkering. It's a 9 plus 5. That's a 14.
Something about this sand isn't really sand.
It's not sandy sand.
The sand isn't
Equal
sandy
sand.
enough. Tastes like dead people.
That's like it.
That sounds delicious.
Can I eat more sand?
Yes.
How many days of rations is that?
0, but you gain the nickname Wilbur Soot. Oh,
I
some
can just
peop-
imagine.
Some people will get that joke.
No.
No.
No? Alright. It's because he does. There was a time he said he ate sand.
No. Just no.
Yes. Yes. Alright.
Into the wall I go.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Anything else? You want to try to make what else, Sam?
Try to see if I can find stuff to make finger replacements.
Okay.
So I had the brace, so attaching stuff to the brace to make like fingers. It would just have to be a bit more basic contraption where I'm trying to have something where I can pull a lever with certain things.
Were you swapping out any of your previously known enchantments at all for the prosthetic limb?
Oh no, I wasn't.
It's noteworthy that you have springs. They could be useful in this
Yes.
endeavor.
But so the way that I would need someone to help attach nerve endings to the fingers, so then I can actually move them independently. But I would have to attach a string or something else to move them for the time being, because you kind of need a thumb to do most things.
Roll tinkering.
Although, okay.
Are you sure you don't want to swap any of your previously known?
Well,
magic
that would be
things?
metagaming.
Well, you had a long rest. You could swap them out on long rest.
You are for the
What?
artificial infusions.
Eh.
I'm fairly certain you aren't.
You probably aren't, but do I care?
That's true, but that's metagaming. So what I will do is I will actually summon my homunculus servant.
You need a
Um,
gem worth 100 gold for that.
You do?
Yes.
How much do you think Okur is worth?
Oh,
At least one kobold.
Fair.
how much do you think a quarter is worth? At least one kobold. Fair.
At
How much is a kobold?
least one kobold.
Fair. How much is a kobold in
Wait.
gold?
I have I know I have
Two
jewelry.
kobolds?
I said in gold, not kobolds.
like
I have a
two kobolds.
diamond. You know how we stole the first session? We stole the jewelry.
Ooh, yes.
I have a pearl necklace, a gold bracelet, and a diamond ring. Would the diamond ring be worth it?
The diamond ring is about 50 gold. However, if you use the pearl necklace and diamond ring together, I would argue that could work.
then I will try with that.
Probably have to fuse them together somehow. Like melting metal onto metal.
Do we have tape?
We have tape.
Duct tape, where is it?
Adhesive.
We
Peb
must
has
grind some
very
ducks into
adhesive-
Peb.
Peb has a very adhesive cloth right now.
Peb, I need to see that cloth for a second.
No, this is my new skin.
You
I can make you
grow
a new skin, Peb.
You grow new skin whenever you shed your skin. So I'm just gonna take this skin
And I'm just gonna try to remove a piece.
Okay, contesting strength.
Oh, he's got to do sleight of hand.
No,
Okay,
I'm
so-
not being very stealthy. I'm doing it right in front of you.
You do
Oh, no.
not succeed.
I do not succeed with that 8.
Yes, you lose to my 17.
Yay!
Come on, Peb.
I point to another tablecloth.
The diapers
but-
also have tape.
Oh, that's a good point. Very well. If you don't want to help me, then I'll go help myself.
And I'm gonna go over to the diapers and
You gonna
take the
steal
adhesive
Peb's
off the
pillow?
top. I'm gonna steal Peb's pillow if Peb doesn't want to give me Peb's.
Peb, he
because-
takes your pillow. Do you
Angry
contest?
Peb noises. Back to sleep.
Without a
I
pillow.
give Peb a new diaper.
Pillowless. But yeah, so I will remove the tape off of these, like the adhesive off the side of the two things, and attach the necklace and the ring together, and then I will try to
Make a
summon
homunculus
the
servant?
homunculus. Yes.
Okay, what does your
Peb is no
homunculus look
longer
like?
exhausted.
It's a kobold. What else would it be?
So it's a very tiny kobold?
It's just a kobold.
So it's
Yeah.
a kobold half your size.
Exactly.
Well, no, it's a tiny creature, so...
We're
Up
small.
to your knee. You're a small creature,
Yeah.
so... Yeah, up to your knee. Well,
It is a baby kobold.
how big is it? It's basically the size of a squirrel.
It's
Right.
nutters.
It's Nutters! Nutters origin?
True origin.
True origin, question mark? No. So there is a very tiny kobold on the train now. What are you gonna have the tiny kobold do?
Can you help me with the building of a new hand? I don't have.
Can my small drake chase the tiny kobold around?
How dare you?
How dare you?
You have challenged my honor. I will slap you at the back of this glove so we may duel.
Whoppa, whoppa.
Duel you, but I'll sick my dragon on you.
You may choose the weapon. Is it swords or pistols?
We don't have
Choose my
pistols.
dragon.
We don't have pistols.
I have a pistol-like catapult. It is close enough.
I'll say
I
with
have
your
a
previous,
Pez
with your previous
dispenser.
tinkering, you make something that does work, but it has to be manually operated to move the fingers.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting, because to actually make it
Oh, hey.
work without...
There's also springs in the Pez dispensers. Now that I think about it.
Yes, very tiny springs.
But I would still need,
There's also Pez in the dispensers.
But we don't know
Well-
what Pez is.
We're kobolds.
Well-
We put things in our mouth.
I could make a
Or that it's
suggestion.
edible.
Oh, has anyone picked up the strange round orange bottle with a strange lid?
No.
Oh yeah, the pills. No. Nobody's bothering with it because it's childproof. None of us can get it out.
Yeah, we're all under 5.
Listen,
we
if
can't
it's
open it.
childproof, it's kobold proof. You're never gonna get that thing out.
Okay, I'll give it then.
Hold
Sophie
on,
takes
would
it.
I know what bottle of pills is?
Yes.
You might know what a bottle of pills is.
You
but
don't
wouldn't
know
how
what
to
they
get it open.
do. You just know that the dwarf, like, you know that this is apparently a very expensive things that the dwarves took on the dwarves took on occasion.
It's a fancy candy.
You know, it's something, and it's a very fancy something. 'Cause
I'll
they talk
probably
about
get
how
four.
they talk about how expensive it is, and yeah.
I probably get force-fed specific pills.
How it's expensive and they hate buying it. Yet they buy it nonetheless.
They don't even know that it's medicine that does anything, though. So why would you give it to Peb?
You've never. Oh, did you say you're gonna force feed Peb pills?
No, no. I said I've probably been force-fed specific type of pill. Probably.
You haven't been force-fed it, but you've been fed pills secretly?
Hmm.
Like, they've been mixed into your water bowl or kibble.
Water bowl. Is this a pet? Do we have a house pet among us?
No.
Now
We
it's
have a
visible.
former enslaved by dwarves,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
and they
So it is
treated
a
them
house
poorly.
pet.
Yeah.
A house pet that will kill you
Kobold.
with their sword.
Kobold.
You have a sword that's so cute. You go ahead and try to attack me. I'm gonna be way, way, way over here.
You can add medicine bottle unknown drug to your inventory.
Oh,
Medicine question mark.
Medicine. You can add
medicine question mark.
question mark.
Candy. Strange candy.
Strange candy.
Label?
Strange candy.
Huh?
Is there a label on it, or is that in common and I cannot read it?
It's in
It would be
Elvish.
either be in common or dwarvish.
It's in Elvish.
If in Elvish.
Elvish. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot these were people bags.
It's people bags. Both of you to
Count
say elves
dwarves.
are people.
People.
Alright.
You didn't. Hold on. One moment.
Well,
Yeah.
as the train finally, after 2 days, exit out of the
Where's my
sandstorm,
spatula?
you guys see you're approaching a sort of city. It is built a bit on a hill, and you see at its center is this large tower, where at the top of it is this rounding platform, and going up and off of those platforms are these crane-like things that attach to these strange flying wooden birds.
Wait, we can see outside now? It's
You
not
see
too
outside now.
stormy?
No, you guys have left the storm. You're in the eye.
Yay!
Do we see ground?
You see sand.
We see sand.
There's sand on the
That's-
ground.
That's evil.
Evil.
Evil thing.
It's evil.
And with that, that's where we're going to end it this week.
Yay!
Ah! 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 So, as always, guys. Good night.
Or are we sleeping?